Alright, big boys. It's still gonna be Minecraft month for 6th episode. And technically you can think it's a podcast, but it's not. It's a documentation of what I'm supposed to do and how am I doing it. And it's always interesting because I always have something to rant about. And the world is just a shitty place in 2020. But not for me, because I have started this new project of taking over YouTube because it's down, so might as well fucking steal and loot, in a not old-fashioned way, in a way that is meant to be done. But now I'm using OBS, and hopefully that works. There are two problems with Camtasia, but because it's its own thing, right, its own editing software. But the first problem that I will address is actually from OBS. Now we'll have to record in a shitty fucking way, where I will have to bring things into view instead of moving the view around. It's not exactly impossible, it's not exactly unbelievably stupid, and I centered it around so I can see YouTube videos and I can showcase to you, and you don't have to see the rest of the control panel, because why should you? And it's pretty comfortable that way. Well, everything else supposed to be in a control panel state. Mine as well, right? I can bring anything up, and anything supposed to be somewhat sized up. I don't think I can resize Discord, however. It's a little bit out in the edges. It's a little bit bleeding. I think the main parts, you might even be able to see. Let's see here. Yeah, me typing down, right? You can see that. So it's not that bad. And you can see all the way up to here, where my avatar is. Alright, that's not too bad. This is kind of the main viewing screen. Let's dive into the frustrating parts of Camtasia, okay? There are two major things that suck about this thing. And first, it saves everything to C disk. So there is a C drive and D drive on the computer, and I don't care to manage them in any way. There's Windows on C drive, and for some reason Camtasia decided to just dump everything to C drive, and I can't fucking change it. That is unbelievable to me. It was a heartbreaking thing because C drive is really fucking small. Basically, it's like if my girlfriend decided to, instead of using my actual dick when I'm actually aroused, she just jumps on me, whatever, like that's how it feels like. That's fucking disgusting. But the most annoying part about Camtasia recording software is that whenever I press pause, which here I will also have to press pause here, and you will now be able to see it. It's now going to be a feature, unwanted feature. See when I end up my point. By the way, get the fuck out of here. Get out of here. Yes, I will not capture my face. That is not important. I'm sorry about that. Right now I'm riding my chair. Holy shit, like who sits in their chair just comfortably still? Like, that makes no fucking sense. Anyways, slightly spinning in my chair, okay? So Camtasia still probably can solve me a problem of, like, I need to stitch my videos together. Sometimes they're so long that I have to, like, take a breath and be like, okay, if I make a mistake, it's game over. I usually pretend that I don't make mistakes ever, and those pauses that you feel are awkward, not exactly awkward, just me thinking. Give me some time to think, god damn it. You know, you have to understand that internet is a very tiny place. You can't actually get what you want, you just get what is available to you. Okay? So when you want a friend, if you want a close relationship, if you want a relationship that's like life coaching and life changing, which is kind of what I want to do. It sounds weird, right? Like, how could a YouTuber change your life, and then you no longer feel weird anymore when you say it out loud? A YouTuber changing a life. It already does that, so might as well, you know, start from the bottom, very bottom of understanding of what life-changing events are even possible to perform to people through internet. And then you realize, okay, internet itself is a very complicated place, and you don't know who is gonna take the influence from you, so you first analyze that, then you analyze YouTubers, so you start bouncing around from one concept to the other, from a customer to a business. You understand that there is a dynamic of two things interacting. So studying these dynamics is the first life-changing thing, because you don't know who is your customer. Maybe your customer is a YouTuber. Maybe you trying to understand what YouTube is actually helping YouTubers more than the customers that just trying to watch your videos for some reason. Like, why are you trying to do that? You're supposed to understand what my videos are about, and what am I exploring, and where I'm going. And you, as a viewer, you kind of have a responsibility to push me forward, to help me out. So there's a big deal happening in YouTube and anywhere where there's free content. Nothing exactly is free, but right now internet is moving to that free zone where everything will be free. Sadly, it has to do that, because it's important to get everyone on board, basically. Everyone gets on board, and then you understand that once everyone is on board, everyone who's not on board will not get things for free anymore, and who abandons their board are not to be trusted either, because like, you gave something for free, now they want to just go away and take it away and spread it to everyone else. It's like, no, you got it for free because you have to stay here. You have to take it and take care of it. See, things get so complicated. Just me sitting for hours and hours and trying to explain it. Supposed to be the most entertaining thing in the universe, except it's not popular enough to be entertaining. That's kind of where the whole thing falls apart. Is people can't possibly force themselves to perceive things as important if they're not popular. So instead, what I'm doing exactly the same thing as everyone else. Is I'm taking popular things and evaluating them, and just sitting them and evaluating. One of those popular things is Hearthstone, yes. And next to Hearthstone, there is Minecraft. There are two teams that actually have no influence on me whatsoever, so they're not popular. That's the end. Wrap it up, you know. We're in the 6th episode of Minecraft's influence on me, and I even made a 3-hour video already one more time. The 6th episode is already baked. It's already ready. Except Camtasia decided to crash because I ran out of space, even after deleting a recording. So it's almost like there's shadow recording taking over the space. And I did such a great intro to this video that I don't fucking care anymore. I'm sure OBS did its job and did not destroy this video somehow. I mean, I tested out whether things work properly and whatnot. I'm not sure what's going to happen if I pause and resume a bunch of times. But Camtasia, the second feature is if you pause and resume, it cannot put videos together just like that. It's almost like a separate video, right? If you pause and resume, it's a separate video, and if it tries to put it together, the audio is going to slightly be later than the video. I don't even know which one is is faster, by the way. Which one comes faster, but they desynchronize all of a sudden, and that is the most disgusting thing that you can experience, which is why I really don't like showing even gameplay footage from Hearthstone and all that shit. Like, I definitely don't want to touch any videos on YouTube because of copyright problems. And I'm almost like aggressively annoyed by copyright. I'm like, I'm not even gonna show videos. I'm just gonna show the very idea of what a video is featuring, and that's it, and just gonna move on. Just an image, a face, and that's it. Just good old face and maybe a name of the video if you want to spell it out. But fuck that shit. Why is it loading? What the fuck? The worst part is the rendering process, and the rendering process is not gonna get any better anymore, because I'm still gonna use Camtasia to stitch things together, but OBS actually allows me to just get a file and just simply upload it to YouTube. It dumps a video file and I can already use it immediately. Yeah, the only feature that was obstructed all of a sudden is me not being able to move things around, but maybe I shouldn't have done that in the first place. So, nothing. Literally nothing. I knew OBS would be able to do it. I touched it once before. I actually wanted to stream once, just because everyone is doing it, but it's actually retarded. So I'm not gonna do it. I don't know, streaming fuck. That's you are capable of doing it. Congratulations, right? But it's a whole different world of interaction. It's a huge pile of distractions, and yes, there's an ability to maybe get sponsored, maybe get paid comments, but now you still have to set it up. Like, it's a hardcore thing to do. That's some hardcore, basically, thing. I'm impressed. I should probably be impressed by everyone who streams, just because I don't care enough to. But that's the thing, right? As a programmer, you would think, like, I would be able to do all kinds of crazy things, right? And understand all kinds of crazy things. But I don't. Because it just seems so boring. I would love to break it down a lot more than that. It's boring. Like, why would I understand editing a little better? Just because I'm a programmer, right? No, it's just... It's the same. Eventually you figure out and it's the same thing over and over again. With programming, you can do some crazy things. Once you actually get the right tools, you might be able to create your own software. You don't give a fuck about this stuff anymore. And that's the magic of programming. Programming this transcends your ability to work faster, and in a much more like original way, I would say. It highlights you and what you want to do and how you want to do it, and it gives you all the speed that you want. It basically, you can create a system that works for you, and you just sit there, do your fucking thing, and it works for you. It edits videos for you, all that shit. So that's the power of programming. So for me to be like, oh, I need to edit my video, never would I fucking do that. Never. I would never edit my videos. I would never fucking do any repetitive things. It's the most boring and annoying thing that some people get stuck with, but only because they get paid. Okay? Otherwise, I do not understand. What the fuck? Right? And then don't pretend that I'm stupid for that reason or whatever. I can't do that either. This is gonna be an annoying thing that will pop up. But now it's almost like a feeling. Oh shit, that's annoying. When I do that, what the how do you even explain that? This thing popping in and out, just casually. So painful. Yeah. So I'm still gonna stitch videos together. I'm still gonna wait for rendering to be over. Sometimes I will be able to dodge that, just because I will just have a linear video, and I don't care to edit. So I don't care to actually, like, you get the idea. It's so simple. Why? Why should people? It's almost like self-censoring. Every little thing matters, and you have to be able to capture those things, and you have to be able to appreciate those things, and at the same time, you have to be able to put something on the background, which is, this is a background thing. You know that 3 hours of something is never gonna be the most amazing thing. Even a movie is actually, when you put a movie in a home brew environment, you can stand it. You can stand a movie. It's supposed to be a wholesome experience where you just pause and you're like, holy shit, what did I just watch? After 10 minutes of watching a movie, it's so difficult to just sit there and just binge on something if you're actually a human being. I mean, you will be filled with thoughts and emotions, and you have to explore the internet or for whatever things you have been inspired to do. Maybe something, like, all kinds of things start happening after you watch 10 minutes of someone else's content. But this is different. This is something that happens on the background. You just put it in. Hopefully it fits. And then we going forward. Yes, understanding all these weird things about life. Hopefully that works too. Hopefully my perception of things are in place to move forward. One of those things that moves forward is a new token. There's plenty of those. Seriously, there's also tokens here. 2 more tokens that I'll be using. Freeze token that I probably introduced also within the scope of this video while I was making it. So, or was I? No. It was the end of the last video, so slightly different. Or maybe I was highlighting it right. Please stop fucking freezing my screen, though. I don't know. So, I'm just gonna highlight a bunch of things, but now I need to recoup. But we can get a general overview, I suppose. I mean, my team is always gonna do good. One crazy thing that I want to highlight immediately, and it has nothing to do with anything. It has to do with coronavirus. Imagine this. Imagine opening up this thing. And it says age of coronavirus deaths. I'm not sure how much you see it, but that's what I see it. And I'm just gonna explain what's going on, right? So there are a bunch of age groups and the number of deaths. And then I look up a simple lifespan, average lifespan, and I get 71 years. And then I compare those numbers, because here's the logic behind it. I heard coronavirus affects, well, old people. Crazy, right? And everyone is like kind of on the edge with that sort of information, but they don't know what to compare it to. And I'm like, yeah, I know what to compare it to. Average lifespan, because average lifespan is supposed to be affected by coronavirus, right? Not only that, if you are sick with coronavirus, well, you're supposed to like be like generally more sick than other people, and that is just absolutely not the case. The number is probably even worse, because I took 80 as a general idea of what is above 75 years old. So it says above 75 years old, but I take 80 as an average. I don't know what to take. It is also worth noting that I took the average of these two numbers, from the lowest to the highest, which is also not the case, because seemingly it's actually skewed numbers, right? If it's going upwards like this in the curve, then taking an average is gonna give you this little lower number than you would expect. So you could expect actually 71 years average lifespan, and then what you're looking at is definition of death itself. It's like you're trying to find, yeah, coronavirus brings you death. It's like knock knock, death. That's when you had to die, so you died. Wow, what is that? That is crazy. Average lifespan is exactly the same of who died from coronavirus. Like, what the fuck am I even looking at? Right? It frustrated me so much, because the most frustrating thing is everything. Every little thing people are obsessed about makes no impact, no importance, absolutely lame, absolutely stupid. It distracts me. It makes me fucking rant about stupid shit twice, right? Now there's two events all of a sudden. Yeah, post those fucking black screens, post those fucking coronavirus concerns, but none of them matter. None of them fucking matter, even when you say it matters. It doesn't matter. The more you say it matters, actually reduces the matter to quite tiny degree of matter anymore. If I constantly say that something matters, it actually proves nothing. It proves it to be worse, because I have to advertise something. And another thing I found is a very interesting token. I'm gonna put it right down. Another thing I found is a liquid brick. So advertising is everything, and right now it's more popular than ever before, because we have to eat those government meals, guys. We have to fucking understand what it's all about. It's all about lying, basically. That's what advertisement is, and that's what government is as well. It's all about just lying. Also, that's the definition of politics. So government is kind of like, the government's voice is like politics, right? So what is politics? What the fuck does it do? I think What politics is a way to like pretend that we have a society and to make it peaceful, right? So everyone has their voice and they feel like they have influence and all that shit. It's to pretend that you have influence, pretend that you're buying something because of self-respect or something. I self-respect, so I really want this kind of change in my life, and then you vote for it, whatever. But in reality, you're voting for people, and none of this matters. And then the only thing you're doing then, the only other thing that is possible is the political discussions, right? So then we change our perspective on those, because all of a sudden we went from something that you can choose of how your life changes to a discussion of something, which is already a fucking downgrade. Which is why I call it a total illusion of, security, I guess, peacefulness and establishing of society. It's an illusion of that. It's an illusion of building society. So you have politics to run a narrative of an illusion of a bunch of ads running around, and propaganda, you can see that as well. Basically trying to convince people that something matters. And you can see that blown up right now. Completely blown up, because that's the time. It's the right time to blow everything up in everyone's faces. In the lowest tier people will get to experience this fucking madness. But try and stay away from stupid people. That is literally the best advice you will ever get. Just stay away from stupid things, stupid people, and figure out what do you do then, because you're probably going to be bored. Like myself, caving in and, making these videos is still not a greatest solution ever, but the most important part, how the fuck do you survive if you get stuck? If you recognize that your boss is fucking stupid as well. If you're surrounded by stupid people and you can't escape. Like, that's what the political discussion is really about, is to try and disincentivize you from fighting back, basically. So there are two political sides to it. Yeah. Try and destroy your sense of, numb you down, basically. Numb your feelings down. You will no longer want to fight back. But I am not run by feelings. I am run by common sense. So if I want to fight, you're dead. You're technically dead at that point. If I want to fight you, you're fucking dead. Because it's not emotions that control me. While at the same time, in a fight, you can manipulate my emotions and destroy me. It's not that difficult, actually. This is why fire people grow a bunch of muscles to try and manipulate your thoughts and pretending that those muscles actually matter. But when you actually use those muscles against someone, you start burning up. And you can't chase them. And what if they decide to, test your limits in all kinds of situations? And at some point your weakness is going to be shown. If I'm fighting a logical fight, I can beat a fire person, eventually. I obviously shouldn't do something emotionally unstable, which I can do, and I can get into a fireman's trap because I'm an earth person. I do think logically, but I can be easily broken if someone just decides to do that all of a sudden. So there's a plenty of dynamics going on that I would love to explain, and I would love to test those dynamics, and I would love to observe those dynamics, but only thing we can observe is how people memeing about flat earth, apparently. It's about something that people can't even observe themselves. Okay. I'm a little bit confused at that point. Even making a meme is so insensitive and so stupid. But at least it keeps it in the back of our heads to check out if we find more proof. But I already found enough proof. First of all, the worst proof of all, it doesn't matter. Most of the stuff that space agencies are doing doesn't matter, and it doesn't break through into like a new foundation of technology or some kind of space exploration mission happening that's doing anything, any kind of impact. And that's supposed to be very, very hard to swallow at that point. If you're not making any progress with the snap of fingers, oh no, don't fucking tell me it's rocket science. Stop. We can't just fund random things that have no influence to humanity. That is the most important part, is to understand how to get rid of those things. And what does that mean? Well, it means we go back to flat Earth. We want it or not. It is the way it is or not, which probably is because, I mean, government is a bunch of lies and deception anyways, so you should probably change your mind immediately. It is tough. The way that I see those words laid out against me is the left wants to... It has a huge list of things that they want to do, basically. And they cross out and they see what is left, right? What is left there to do? What kind of crazy ideas that you can come up with, and that will create a huge impact in society. And that's a crazy-ass thing to actually observe, that it's happening. That left is influencing and setting up fires, while the right is trying to constantly remove those fires and heal the political landscape. But sometimes the chaos gets so out of control that the politics itself as a concept starts falling apart. Not only they can't create something beautiful, they create only fire, but the other side, the political right, is frozen and cannot actually do anything about those fires either. They can just sit there and talk just like they always did, criticize, but it's game over. That's a political avalanche and a game over that government is going to feed to us, basically. It's going to self-destruct and feed its own dead corpse to us because that's entertaining. And a lot of people will fall for it. For this entertainment, for this ad of like, become a part of this government bullshit today. And as I've said, the end game will start. The end game where you're gonna be now the Hunger Games person that will try to survive, and we're just gonna sit here and watch. Unlike the actual Hunger Games, these are like almost controlled Hunger Games. If you're stupid, go ahead and fucking die, because we can't fucking reverse your psychology. Psychology is like super difficult to actually reverse in any shape, way, or form. You know that a lot of people cannot be convinced in any way to do anything until they're actually there and they're presented with all the choices, but also the main thing is to survive and not die. But you still have a choice of just, running away and being like, okay, I have to remove this government contract somehow. I have to figure that one out. So, you sign up a contract, you do all these things, and there's huge intimidation walls until there's a group of people basically killing each other for no reason. And that's the most entertaining thing ever, and government is gonna do it, believe me. I'm just not sure how. And I'm not looking forward to it, because it's government. It's self-destructing. It, of course it's gonna be entertaining. Every day in life is entertaining. Believe me. And I wish I had enough money to actually afford being entertained every day, but now I'm not sure if I can afford this thing. Well, I'm still alive, so congratulate. That's the biggest problem with me. I mean, I was on the edge of life and death, and I'm like, okay, well, I survived. My life changes though because of that, because of being on the edge. Because now I don't understand. I don't like luck. Okay, I want to understand that what I did is like inevitable somehow, and a lot of people owe me, and I am not alive out of luck. I'm alive because other people did not throw luck at me, you know? They didn't just try and backstab me and get my life, in the most lucky way out of. So that means I'm not exactly lucky at all. Being alive is not supposed to be lucky. But that's confusing, right? And I can't actually explain it. By the way, Corona happening here. Whew. Now, this is not exact. I mean, this is also skewed. I started tokenizing very late in the game, actually. What? 1 month? No. I replaced this comment here. So the dates are a little bit weird, but April 14, so yeah. Tokens matter, dude. But yeah, let's take a liquid brick. It's just a fun way to say I'm trying to sell a brick to you, basically. But it's a liquid brick. And then you start running an ad of like, yeah, and everyone is doing it, and it's this craziest fucking phenomenon on the internet. Everyone is trying to sell you a brick. And it's like, fucking stop. You're crushing your moral system to fucking ground. And that's what I want to do to your fucking body, because I don't fucking care about you selling me a brick. This concept comes from a net car concept. A net car means you might not need a car anymore. Technology is improving so fast that you might not need to travel anymore in order. Why? Where are you gonna go? What are you gonna become all of a sudden when you go to a different location? You will not get any new experience. Nothing. There's nothing to find in life if you move. There's internet where you can find all the things you ever wanted. And if you're not using it to full potential, you might just be retarded, and you shouldn't travel anyways, because someone is gonna stab you in the back and take your life away, you know? Like, fuck off, dude. Don't do it. And don't flex that you have a fucking expensive car when I just already explained there's no use of it. It's dead technology eventually. And just like with Women Apocalypse, it was one of my predictions 3 years ago. I was thinking like, okay, women are gonna take over the internet. And I'm realizing that was happening. It wasn't my fucking prediction, it was just a thing that was happening. And almost like happened to me in a very weird way as well. Where, you know, like, I suddenly realized how much influence, well, women have on me, and just, you know, write it down and like, okay, yeah. It's quite an apocalypse. It's not necessarily outrageous, but it's there. And women controlling Instagram, Instagram is the source of my outrage. As you saw, like, shit, those black screens just flipped me over. I hate it. Why do you destroy your content for the sake of, you know, posting something that doesn't matter? You know, doesn't actually have any matter. And it doesn't even help if you post some kind of words of inspiration, of mattering. Even that doesn't work. my concept works because I give context. I give all my thoughts out. I pour out everything that I have. And you can't attack that. And a lot of people think that Twitter is gonna fucking work for them or whatever. I see Notch tweeting all the time, and I'm like, he's in a wrong place, but he doesn't know what he's doing. He's just an engineer. He made Minecraft, and I'm gonna get to that. Okay, I'm gonna explain what's going on with Minecraft. And gonna explain what's going on with Hytale. Maybe sprinkle a little bit of Skyrim in there because it's the best game ever. I still haven't fucking beaten it. I haven't even gotten level 30. And I still feel like it's just amazing. It has so much depth, I can't grasp all of it at once. Like, wow. The deepest game that I ever played. It's almost impossible to make a better game at that point. But fingers crossed, I'm still in the waiting for Skyrim 2. Obviously, Elder Scrolls 6 is not Skyrim 2, but it's Skyrim 2 to me. It's weird. I'm gonna explain why Skyrim is great as well, but I want to start with the greatest concepts. Where are we right now in the video? 40 minutes. Okay. See, the craziest part is when I try to... Yeah, it feels like summoning a bunch of lackeys, basically, and filling in the gaps, but at the same time, I know what I have to present, and it actually takes a bunch of time anyways. I just sit here and like, yep, I had to present that and that, and it all works out. When you create a... It's almost like a playlist or like preparation to prove yourself that you can do it, and then you actually do it. So what was I highlighting in my video? There was Lily Pons that I started with. She inspired me to just jump in and start making this video, right? And it's a simple concept, right? Like, you would think she's kind of related to Alyssa Violet and Jake Paul team in general. And yeah, it's a good way to put it together. I think she's like a fire-flavored earth person, so she's kind of creative and not outrageous with her creativity. She's just kind of creepy, maybe. But that's not bad. You kind of want a lot of creators like that to show up who have earth personalities. And she's not necessarily on the team, but she's the highest potential for the team. 5. I mean, a Tozy, I don't know. Maybe he has to give up to Lele Pons. I mean, someone who probably generated a lot more content. I just haven't checked it out yet, but I will have a chance to do that. I also have these new tokens. But okay, just quickly. Right? So I'm trying to do the same 4 elements. These are kind of obvious: fire and wind, and then you have earth and water. Cute, but they all kind of play the same dynamic. So earth and water are not exactly active or very visible on the board, but like this sunflower is like a fire element anyways. The way water and earth works is I feed into the system. It's just kind of I feel or I think that the team is problematic. So if I feel it's problematic, it's because I wasn't able to interact with the members for too much, right? It feels frozen, it feels cold, it feels like I haven't gotten enough interactions or influence, so that's when it feels kind of weird. But when I think it's bad is when I just kind of don't like the team too much. It also has very low amount of influence, but also it could be like because of someone crashing their channel or being inactive, and just frustrates me because of that. So I just want to double check on what's going on that front, so I put this token, and once that token is out, then I checked it out. But it technically contains 1 point of fire, and that's quite a big deal. It's not exactly crazy amount of fire points, but I can put this icon anytime I want. It could be even every day, or rather every other day, because I put it one day and I have to solve it within a day, and then the other day I probably will remember that I already did that, basically. So it's probably at least on average going to be once a week thing where I put a token in based on how I feel. But sometimes I won't have to do it at all when it's cleaned up, right? But that's the cleaning process that's really interesting. If I feel like they deserve a little bit more frozen points or fire points, whatever, so I'll put those tokens, and I put them in a group of 4 because that's just fun thing to do. Just finding those 4s, man. The force, okay? It's crazy, but it's there. The force. Force versus nature. Well, I guess, I don't know. Let's not even... But that's the craziest thing as well. Why 4 looks like an A? Like the start of the alphabet. Like the first thing you have to learn. Why does the language even contain these fucking weird coincidences that at some point just is too much for me? I love it, okay? I feel like I get all the power in the universe right now. And yet, not popular. Fuck. What am I supposed to do? Sell more bricks? Liquid bricks, everyone. Okay, so, moving on. I mean, I felt some empathy for Lilypods, like she's gonna be releasing a video today saying that internet hates her. It's today, 5 p.m., cool. But, and she was releasing those videos where she's kind of analyzing her personality, basically. That's deep, man. And besides not being popular myself, I at least find popular things that I can relate to, so that's nice. I can at least jump on the bandwagon and, well, beat up the stupid guys, and eventually I'm gonna be on the top. It's just that easy. I just have to wait it out and also grab free things. That's another big deal. Free things. I mean, free things for everyone, but only just to make them jump on board, and then people will scare them off. But you have to grab free things and just hold on to them, because those are the most valuable things ever. You must understand, just naturally the most valuable things are free, which is kind of crazy. But that's how it works. Now I realize it's crazy. It's crazy enough to be like a token. Free love, let's put it that way. So you wouldn't like immediately know what I'm talking about at all. It's like, yeah, love is free. No, but the best things in life are free, and you will still not know what I'm talking about. But I'm like, if I give you a free game, do you take it or not take it? Is there a decision? You know? Do you stop and think anymore? Do you try and fucking wiggle around your feelings and be like, nah, it didn't felt very good when I first played a game? Just come on, man, it's free. Jesus Christ. pick it up and figure out where to put it. Which pocket do you put it in? You know? That's why GTA 5, I don't play it, I don't necessarily like it at all. It's free, I picked it up, it's 60 fucking gigabytes though, so it's not exactly free. What, 100 gigabytes you say? Fuck off, man. GTA 5 is so stupid sometimes. So these AAA titles in general is what I meant. Like, fuck. Why are they so big? Why are they so fucking annoying? Why can't I play? Why can't every game like that be free? They already frustrate me to hell to just be able to download them. I still have to fucking worry about some money problems. Like, cool, okay. It's only for rich and stupid people, which is like the worst combination of everything. If you're a gamer, AAA gamer, like, you have to be rich and stupid. Wow, congratulations. Hats off to you, man. I hope you fucking die soon, because you're just living pinata to me. Living, talking pinata, man. And stay away from me, though. No, I honestly hate rich people, so if you're stupid, then stay away from me, man. Anyways, moving on. So, Netcar concept, which I tried to cover already, but then I ventured into other things. But I'm so excited, right? I already have this 3 hour of content that I'll just be pouring in slowly and steadily, and I still have like stuff. I actually wrote this down. Okay, yeah, it's not on the video. I mean, I already explained what it is. The mapping, how great that is. When MatPat needed to be flamed again a little bit, not too much. The state of Minecraft is pretty grim. I mean, I'm 40 points almost there. Almost there. I can just punch it with one punch. Obviously, I have to constantly sit down and be like, okay, Antoine, you have some videos. Let me see those videos, okay? Most of them are trash, but I get it. You try to run some psychology things on me. And I appreciate those things. I just don't appreciate being banned from his Discord. That's the first. I don't appreciate him covering things in monotone voice and scientific points of view. And I don't appreciate, well, just Minecraft. I just straight up don't appreciate Minecraft anymore, because it's just too basic. And he is no longer highlighting like cool maps you can play. It's no longer trying to force you into the game. It's just more like every now and then he's gonna ask whether Minecraft is dying or not, and of course it's dying. Oh wait, it's dead. Minecraft is completely dead. It's just not being replaced yet. It's kind of crazy because it's way overdue, and Hytale, even though it promised to, or promises to replace Minecraft, right now, is just an art piece. That's what Hytale is, because it's not out, but it's nice to look at. It's an art piece, and that's it. It might just be it. It might just be as far as it goes. Even when it gets released, it might still just be a better looking game than Minecraft. That tries to do all of the same things, but is not important. Simply because people are going to be trying to, well, complete the game or whatever, like explore the game, but they're not going to try and build anything anymore. They will not try and create servers anymore. I'm sure a lot of stuff that Minecraft sort of forced you to do out of boredom is not going to happen. You just play the game and just then drop it in a bin, just like most other players. But this is going to be to happening to hardcore Minecraft players. Can you imagine that? People just gonna pick up a game, complete it, and just drop it in a bin and like trash. They will not try and dig out some crazy career out of it. Yeah, people will try and do that. Some of us will try and do that. But it's the decision that an entire community has to make, not some obscure YouTubers, trying to squeeze value out of a game. Obviously, you can squeeze value out of little children, and it's still going to be profitable, actually. Oh, wait, no, it's not going to be profitable. You can see in how many ways Hytale, even though it will beat Minecraft, it will not be a thing. It's just not going to be a thing. So in order to beat Minecraft, you have to scratch your fucking head and at least release it when it's playable. At least do that much. And you can actually have hope that, you're going to establish a player base slowly but steadily. You're going to have your developers very happy because they will get to interact with a bunch of people who will evaluate their work and all that stuff. You're going to flood in the forums and maybe open up a few Discords where I can jump in as well. I would be interested all of a sudden. And I would be certainly interested to just jump in the game right now, but as things progress, I have more and more influence again on myself, and I'm about to do something crazy with my engine, which is go to the next level, implement objects, and that's game over. Once I have objects, it's game over. And I warmed up, I looked at my code, I'm ready, I solved my biggest problem while I was doing the video as well, and I explained this simple thing. I have an object, right? And I have a block that it's in. An object is inside a block, right? I don't want that all the time. I want objects to be in multiple blocks at once so they can move and rotate and all that shit. So it might not be in one block, there could be two objects. So what do I do then? And I was like, yeah, I just link objects together, and I was just thinking something ridiculously stupid. But I would link objects together, and then I'm like, but in the other block there could be the same object, but then it has the same link to this object, so I cannot have this link to this object unless I change this. What? But you can see, you have same two objects, one object, and I'm using a link here to be like, well, I want to read all those objects that it is in the block right now. I need to read all of them because I have hit array with my eyes. I'm looking at that block and I want to read what's inside that block of content, and whether I hit it with my eye or not, or what do I see. So I'm like, okay, this block is gonna contain all, but that's the stupidest thing ever, right? Why this object supposed to contain a link to another object? They're not even connected in any way. They're just neighbors. That's a crazy shit, right? All of a sudden it's like you're interacting with a real life concept and how you're supposed to organize information, and it teaches about your reality, or it says that you're stupid because you're not doing it properly. Whatever you think this is deep, and I was stuck in this, and I'm like trying to think of a good solution to this, and I found it. It's fairly easy. You look up this block, it has this object, right? It doesn't link to anything. That's it. That's an object. But if it has a neighbor, it has a completely different ID. It creates an an entirely like a new ID. Not an object, but a new ID. So technically this is just an ID. And that ID links to all the objects in the block, to all the IDs in the block. So it contains all of those. But this object is still not linked with this object. I'm just reading all of them now because I have something that a reader, an array basically. And that's it. That's all I needed. But it's that was weird. How could I get stuck on this shit? I'm not sure exactly how to put it in a nice way, so I will stop trying. Sometimes my videos suffer because of that, because I can't stop trying, man. I love that shit. So I mean, I did it with with this until I realized how stupid the problem is, right? With the two envelopes problem, where the problem to me was introduced in a very, very stupid way, where it tricked me that it's actually complicated. But the person tricked themselves, and I feel like now I have the power, you know, after recognizing how cool it is. And it was tricky. It was. I tricked myself quite a bit. I stumbled and fall, and I documented the entire process. So technically, some documentation is pretty cool, but sometimes I can be quite a nuisance trying to explain things when they just look very weird. Once the system is in place, you know, once people try and figure out how it works, it's going to be a really sweet thing to find here. And then I'll be able to explain it a lot better because I will have a thing working. I saw Notch doing his own little thing in his own little project. So put a little bit of a screenshot on the screen, and like, that's how it looks like. It's kind of crazy. And I mean crazy. It kind of scared me a little bit. Maybe it's just, it was supposed to be voxels and stuff, tiny voxels creating the entire, I don't know what he was doing anymore. So trying something new, right? I was exploring this world myself, but I found solutions now, and I'm settled down. I'm happy with where I am. I'm in Unity, old version though, and that's kind of annoying. I can't update Unity anymore because my engine crashes all of a sudden, and I don't know how to fix it. So someone will figure out, but all I need to figure out is just how to make a game. And because the 10-year anniversary is coming, and I realized that after watching a bunch of memes, I'm like, wait, at 2021, or rather 2011, I made Spawn the Creeper's Forge. And I decided that it was August 1st where I can say it was my it's okay to say that it was an anniversary, right? August 1st. Just that generally at August, let's put it that way, right? Somewhat end of the summer. I also realized, well, 2011 was when Rebecca Black get her share of fame, so it's a very nice link between two worlds. I want to really celebrate my fucking anniversary, okay? I actually want to make a game, if possible. So fucking hell. Minecraft not being impressive themselves right now, and when I'm looking back, right, I'm just so disappointed at everything. Especially people who supported me, because they had no voice, they had nothing to say, and they don't show up in my Discord server, so it's like, what's even going on anymore, right? So I'm like super not interested in doing my project, even though it's supposed to be groundbreaking. Nobody actually understands any of this stuff. Engineers just happen to be in the shadows and working for themselves, and it's just so frustrating because it's the most complicated thing that you can pull out of your ass, is just put this thing together. But everything matters, so if you're not happy with how people treat you, it's gonna show up and it's gonna flop eventually. And you just sell it for $1 billion and just run away. Nobody cares. I don't want to be like Notch, okay? I don't want to run away with a bunch of money. I want to do it my way. I want to create a good game that does exactly the opposite of what Minecraft does, but I will use Minecraft engine, Minecraft viable engine. And yet I will do something completely different than Minecraft. I will not take legacy from AdventureCraft either. I will not create a map making system. I just want to make a good fucking game. And I feel like that's it. This is good enough for me. Just a good game. Alright. I need some rest right now. At least I can fucking pause this properly. We're 1 hour in. It's so annoying that the button doesn't actually change the way it looks after you press pause. What the fuck is this bullshit? But okay. I can deal with it. I can deal with some stupid decisions. Oh boy. I just took a small pause. I'm like, shit. Minecraft, there's literally no appreciation for the work. Developers get zero appreciation. It's almost like a restaurant situation. Whoever delivers you food gets to interact with the customers and are the ones that actually make the food. You know? But with Notch, it was actually different. Notch was making the engine, and he got all the appreciation, and well, that's a wonderful story of an independent developer getting things right somehow. The only problem is that Minecraft is kind of a lucky thing, because most of the time you never know if an engine is gonna fucking succeed or not. Only if you're breaking new grounds can it actually work. But most importantly, you have to understand that it was an engine. What we're talking about is Minecraft is an engine to do weird things in 3D space. Weird creative things. And I mean, it was breaking grounds. And you can talk about, you know, world generation. But it was more, okay? I say mining and crafting also, you know, is in the name of the title, so it was tried to be highlighted somehow. And the crafting system is pretty creative, actually. I mean, I would scratch my head and try and figure out how it actually works. How can you layer things together, and apparently you're almost like speaking a different language. You're writing things down, almost like drawing things on this 3x3 thing, and then it reads it, and then you get your item basically. And how do you use it as efficiently as possible? There's so many questions, so beautiful, but at the same time, it is kind of weird. It might actually reduce the quality of what the crafting system is supposed to be about. There's certainly supposed to be more about crafting than just the way the table looks like, right? But the game is so simplified that adding more features almost feels like it doesn't do anything. That the only time when features actually didn't fail is when Aether showed up as a mod. And even then it feels like, no, what Aether actually did is just added interesting content and not exactly like more content. It just made Minecraft sort of interesting again. Something you can actually explore with a more creative dynamics, so it was next level of Minecraft. But that's the most difficult word for me, is crafting. Because this is the reward for mining. You get to craft special items. And it's supposed to be rewarding somehow. But maybe it isn't as rewarding as supposed to be. I just don't get it. But it's the core of the game. You have to get the resources, then you have to put them together. And back in the day, crafting was, something you can't just find out just by playing the game. You have to actually go outside and bump around into the internet and read articles and all that shit. And maybe watch a video. Maybe watch some tutorials. So maybe it's going to force you to lay back and relax and let other people do things. And then you suck in a bunch of information. This crafting is almost ingeniously evil, where it forces you to go outside of Minecraft's boundaries. While mining is also kind of evil because it's not exactly rewarding. There's no explicitly difficult survival mode, so you're never forced to be in this like a timed situation of you have to get food, but there's a bunch of zombies and you will not survive those 3 days, and those zombies don't go away or whatever. Like there's never like super intense survival situations in Minecraft. Maybe some unlucky ones, but never really super intense. You can always just block everything up and you won't get in trouble from like suffocation. It's crazy. You never get into trouble. So the only thing that mining actually represents is just getting those resources and exploring a 3D environment of caves, rather, and how quickly you can get those resources, I suppose. Obviously, the building and block generating parts are a huge highlight for Minecraft, absolutely. But they're not exactly the gameplay, so they're kind of like the big boys that just happen to be an interesting part of Minecraft. Something that grabs your attention, certainly. And could be quite a highlight when people build crazy-ass structures or find something crazy generated. And so you have this 4 concept art. Here you go. Put together. There is no survival in Minecraft. There is nothing really exciting. No combat system. No leveling up system. So it is really confusing for a normal player. It's a sand block. Sand blocks, okay. It's weird. There's a lot of weird interactions that you can find, but it's not particularly interesting, at least for me. Eventually it opened up a different portal in the middle, I would say, which I could call servers. And servers try and provide you with all kinds of things, which open up a portal to, again, a different concept with its share of problems. And the biggest problem is that Mojang, the developer, did not actually highlight any actual Minecraft content. Minecraft content was not its engine, obviously, but it's the portal that opened up those things. So we have mods, well, servers, obviously, videos, and then maps. Other 4 things, basically. Alright, so I was thinking something very simple and profound. People who get Minecraft, they can't just play it over and over again and expect something better and better and keep on getting better and better things. If you just open your eyes and like explore the rest of the world, it's gonna be new to you and you're gonna like it that way. So what you actually want is a transition for Minecraft to be become a new thing, basically. Even if Minecraft Dungeons was a successful game and they would have nailed exactly how gameplay should have worked, I think Antonov was like overly excited when he released his video, his review, short review. That was a little bit iffy, but it did make me a little bit curious and make me want to play the game a little bit more. I'm not sure. I mean, it looks cute, okay, and that kind of just makes it for me. Yeah, Minecraft has introduced something very complicated, and if you are capable of utilizing the engine for what it's worth, it's going to give you a lot of value. But we have to still craft a lot of things that are beyond what Minecraft introduced. And for me, as a game developer, I just want to make a really cool game that rewards you for playing it. Not a sandbox anymore, okay? Not to just explore endless generated terrain. No, just a simple game. We all played Candy Crush, right? Like, we all understand why it's addicting, right? Of course not. We have to fucking explore a lot of more things as game developers, not just try and build an engine, right? But I had to do that. I had to recreate it. I had to follow a lot of things, and I fell into this mega trap, and I have to now dismantle it and understand it for what it's worth. So I was stuck for a long time, and making those things. I'm pretty glad that I got unstuck, and now I'm doing some other crazy things. But I also want to finish my project, and I want to be inspired by what Minecraft is doing, and the more I talk, the sort of I just reinforce the idea that I was in a trap, right? But is it still worth looking at it? Are people still going to be interested when the new thing comes out? Is it not just cultural thing? I mean, I want to knock on actual people's doors and be like, here you go, here's an experience that you might like. A transition, people get addicted to something, and they needed this transitional thing to open their eyes. And that's kind of difficult thing to do, really. Really difficult. When something great turns into addiction, turns into a death thing that you have to move away from and not try to recreate it in the best way possible, because you might just fail. But it is important to also understand that the community is supposed to create the next installment and not the same old corporation or whatever, the same old team. So it's great that Minecraft is sold and it's almost like a ready for takeoff basically. But who's gonna do the next thing, right? It's probably not gonna be some community effort like Hightail. It's gonna be a person's effort. Once again, one person gonna fucking do it. And if I can be that person, so be it. I'm not perfect at everything, but again, Notch was just good at making an engine, so I feel like I can one-up him on that one. Okay. Alright, we can continue now. And one big deal are the tokens. How do they actually work? Right? So I explained that if I feel something is wrong with the team, then I put this token. If I know something wrong, then it's gonna make me upset, and I put this token. If they just actually did something wrong and I check their content and it's true, I get to flame them. And I did that with Hearthstone successfully. But they're sort of coming back slowly, so it could just slowly mild my expectations or whatever, especially with a new expansion coming anytime now. Okay. Oh yeah. There's gonna be a story mode open up tomorrow, I believe, for Ashes of Outland. So that's nice. Now I really want to grab the entire feeling of how we just riding through the internet right now. And that's where I was inspired to put this token of net car. And what that means. It's internet car, but shortened, obviously. I shortened everything. I'm not sure how many tokens I'll be able to remember. There's gonna be an episode where I'll just review everything. But I still haven't like really accelerated here to placing tokens. But this one is really cool because it talks about the idea that cars will disappear over time, that they're obsolete, that there is no reason to travel to any location because locally you can just get everything you need. Someone will still send you things anyways. Well, someone still will work on it. Sure, but that doesn't mean travel. That means just delivery, right? So, well, that's still going on. And you can get anything from, like, the most biggest necessities in the world will be met. So, why should you travel anymore? Why should you run away from the place where you fucking grow up in the first place, right? Why don't you just learn how to establish yourself and expand what your family business has been about? Help your fucking rest of the family, not just your parents, right? You might have brothers and sisters. You might want to help them out. You might want to help your friends or people around you to make yourself comfortable. Like, there are so many better things to do than just try and find something somewhere else or just pretend that you're going to be comfortable there. Pretend that you even need education when education already gives you exist on the internet. So what are you gonna achieve? But that's the problem of, like, how do we flip the burger and basically allow people to earn money and fame and all those things in a fair model, in a fair way. If you're good at something, well, America's Got Talents is right at your fucking computer screen. Everyone gets to judge you. Everyone gets to take a look at you and what can you do. and it's supposed to be an easy access now. So the question is, you know, yeah, the cars are so expensive and so fucking frustrating to maintain. How did they not explode just now, like all of a sudden? I almost want to create like a Pac-Man that eats cars or something. Like this is such a big meme, but on the other side, there's another context to this, of like, okay, cars probably will become obsolete, and they're becoming obsolete, and it's not just a crazy ass prediction because I already predicted women apocalypse, where I'm like, oh shit, women are having so much influence on me, might as well create an entire team of women. And then I proceeded on creating 3 more teams made out of women who don't actually have a leader, so that's pretty sad. Okay, now I'm like super gay about it. I'm waiting for someone to wake up and be like, oh shit, there's a whole world out there waiting. Okay, so with this idea, on the other side there's an idea that this is a car. This whole system is a car. Me trying to understand what to look at and where to go. That is, and do it as fast as humanly possible, which is by using the internet. That is the fastest car ever. But it's all about navigation. It's all about where you actually need to be and understanding that. That's what a car is. A car is not something that allows you to get there, but a car is that helps you understand where you have to be. That's, you know, GPS is more of a car than the car is. So that's a very important thing to understand. I'm not sure if I want to unlock any other tokens over here. There's a happy copy problem, so I can talk about that because Minecraft has it. It's basically habits, right? If you spend so much time with Minecraft, you kind of get stuck thinking about it one way or the other. It happens with any game, with anything that you have been related to, and it also creates, you know, copycat behavior, which becomes common and sort of repulsive. So just copying Minecraft is not exactly an easy solution. It's gonna be repulsive, right? Like, how come you know how to fucking make better Minecraft all of a sudden? Like, it is a very tough thing where also it goes deeper than that. If you do something wrong in life, you're almost like attached to that thing, and now you have to figure out how to detach it, how to change bad habits. And Minecraft could be nothing more but a bad habit, something that doesn't go anywhere, and I should just stay away. And there's not much more to comment about it. Happy copy. You just go back to your nostalgia point of whatever you associated with, and you get stuck in there. It's a very sticky situation, basically. Now that I've added another team, it's kind of taken a toll on me. Well, I have 12,054. And we're like 1,000 points. Is this same narrative? For fuck's sake. No one can beat us, okay? Not a single person. And if I get a threat, so I'll just work double as hard and just break that 1,000 real quick. It's not a big deal. But I am constantly under a threat that my team is gonna break and I'm gonna find something inconsistent or something that I don't like. And that's a big deal, but I like solving problems, so I bring it on, you know? So I didn't actually explain fully what the frost is supposed to do, and the frost is about me rejecting the content. Just like I rejected Justin Bieber, he would get a bunch of frost rather than just fire. I'm like, no, I don't care, because I haven't like associated with him, and I never liked him, and I open up and I can't do it either. But it doesn't mean that I don't have him in a playlist, okay, of songs that I like. There are a few songs that I like, and that's where it ends, honestly. Besides, I'm not into like hot guys, okay? I literally don't know what that world is about, so for me, it's a no-no. But then I would have had it frost to myself. Another way to earn frost is about making your content childish, or in other ways repulsive, right? Like, it's not for me, basically. The content is not for me. I think that's about it. And maybe I found a good way to figure out what category content belongs to, and is you just look up to the memes. Just look up a team and look up to the memes. So something that has like a lollipop, you look into the memes. But this is a meme team, so I should be looking into memes more often. Alex Jones is a special kind of meme where he doesn't have to be looked at indirectly. You just get the memes, dude, and that's why he did most of the work already. So I was just gonna clean those things up, and essentially I should be able to clean up my time and then jump into working on my engine. I find internet to be boring right now, really boring and stupid. Establishing the leaderboard is kind of interesting, right? But then making sure that your car works and gets you where you have to be, that's a whole nother level. I'm not sure if I'll establish it quickly enough, but that's what this year is about. It's about beating everyone else just because I have a car, right? And everyone else is using horses or something. Some form of slavery, let's put it that way. And you know when you sleep, someone else carries you, that sort of situation. So for me, I have to do everything myself. But then I get to, pick. That's it. Pick my partners, and obviously I'm just gonna be straight about it, fucking forward about it, because that's the point. I think that's the point about sexuality. It's like, if you're not straight, then well, that means someone else picked something for you, probably. Like, that's literally how it feels. Especially if you have an early relationship in your life, maybe it wasn't your choice, sort of idea. And that kind of is a little bit eye-opening, because I got to choose. I just opened my eyes and oh shit, now that I'm here, I get to choose things. Because there are a lot of people who just don't belong in places. So I'm like, yeah, I'll take that. So the big topic is, once I bumped into Notch and recognized that he's just like an engineer. He's trying to figure out how to build Minecraft when he did it. But he didn't really had game ideas that he wanted to realize. So that's why Minecraft turned into a sandbox. Because that's what every engine turns into. So it's just quite simple. Quite simple, but very tricky at the same time. Because now engines are a big deal. They're a huge deal when it comes to making games, right, and making a game popular. But then it's like, does it qualify as a game? See, when it was intended to be an engine? And it just makes things so complicated. And then when you question, like, how do you beat Minecraft, like, it involves so many things that you just get lost quickly. But I think I still have the formula, because Minecraft was an engine and it was very dry, basically. Not a lot of things that you can do. So the only way to fix this is to, again, build an engine of your own. If you cannot just steal Minecraft's engine and upgrade it, just like with smartphone wars, right? Like, okay, if I cannot just steal a smartphone idea and upgrade it, if I'm gonna get a lawsuit because of that, well, I have to make up my own thing from scratch, and it still can get lawsuit. Can you imagine? You can put in the effort, somewhat help yourself with how the other person did it, you know, get the ideas, but even those ideas are fucking copyrighted. Like this, there's so much headache in the world right now that I fucking can't do it. It's just so painful. Another thing I touched is Minecraft's popularity, and that Minecraft actually turned into a community game. Not exactly, or rather, community culture game. Something that is like a basic game that everyone's supposed to know about, and would be able to start a conversation. It's like, do you play Minecraft? Sort of bullshit. But because it's such a childish game in a way, it makes you question, like, what is the potential? What are we even talking about? Because again, when YouTubers had to first pick up the game, they were fucking serious, okay? And they pushed some hardcore content in there. They kickstarted the whole Minecraft career. And when Minecraft's popping and it was new, it was exciting, what's gonna happen? Like, it's great to explore, and there was nothing in comparison to it, right? And actually still isn't. Like, Terraria is the comparison? Absolutely not. I don't actually like Terraria that much at all. I think the 3D aspect actually sells everything. I mean, yeah, Terraria actually tried to expand on the idea that you gather resource and craft, and through resource gathering you actually progress through the game, which sounds neat unless you lose all your items and then you have to start all over again. It's kind of interesting. It's deep, right? Resource gathering instead of experience gathering, that's kind of deep. Really deep. Where almost everyone is equal, but whatever they're wearing is gonna make them stronger. Whatever they are equipped, and how well they can handle those items, that's what's gonna make them stronger. That's a whole new aspect for me. I'm not sure what kind of games did that. I'm sure there had to be some games like did that, but like, for me that's just completely new. Technically, like, Hearthstone is similar. Technically, you don't actually gather any experience. You still have to just handle decks. So technically it's the same thing. It's a weird one, but that's how multiplayer is usually managed. And that's another question, like, wow, Minecraft almost from the very beginning had an idea to become multiplayer driven, basically. Kind of interesting. This is Antwinum's video, by the way. He's kind of the secret weapon of the team, but now he got exposed, meaning that the team is falling apart. It's getting too close to the edge of being completely destroyed. Even though Minecraft was a serious thing at first, because it introduced some like really serious engine, right? At first it was very serious. And it still is, because it wasn't like utilized properly yet. So in other words, Minecraft was never beaten. That's probably gonna change though, anytime. Especially now that I'm slowly creeping in, but I'm as slow as possible. So if I actually succeed, I mean we're on for some real trouble, boys. If I succeed, yes, I have educated myself for a long time, and when I move, when I creep in, it's sort of like super fast because of all the preparations that I make. But at the same time, I'm super slow anyways. I'm not try-harding. I don't care. I'm not getting paid for this. So you understand what happens when you don't get paid for something. You cannot do some stupid shit. You just have to take some barks. Okay. No. Okay. Jesus. That's a whole new level when a dog becomes the most annoying neighbor. That's a fucking whole new level, dude. Yeah, so I can't just do some stupid shit and be like, yeah, that's what I want to do, right? No, I have to be paid for it to be able to do stupid shit. That's what makes a lot of things childish, because children can sort of afford doing stupid shit for a little while, but they certainly grow out of it, but only because it kills them, basically, you know? That's what maturity is about establishing yourself so you don't fucking die when you do stupid shit. Then you can still do it, but again, you're still kind of thinking about getting paid. It's gonna help you, but never transcend your life. Money never fucking does that. That's such a huge misconception that I already covered. It's somewhere out there about money. I mean, I did it so many times. I think it's wow. There's a lot, isn't it? How do I find a specific one now? But it basically, money is like a fake success. It doesn't actually work the way you would like to when you have too much of it. It's actually quite distracting and destructive. But like, that's super basic for me now. I don't want to talk about it. So yeah, the Minecraft turned into a culture thing. It dug itself into the earth, the basis of how we understand games and what we have to learn, basically. So yeah, I mean, it's a no-brainer to add this team. Not only I have been associated for a long time, but I know why I was associated. And so the question is like, why is it dying so fast in my hands? It's already dead, technically. Being a cultural phenomenon doesn't mean that you are embraced properly, that you're interesting. But yeah, people are waiting to utilize you one more time. Just like it happened with PewDiePie. PewDiePie was able to pick up the game and embrace it one more time, but again, it feels like his audience is a little bit too young to be capable of creating the next step for Minecraft. And it's funny to see how people are looking at Notch's work and be like memeing about Minecraft 2. but it's such a big meme. This image looks tremendous, by the way. It's almost scary. It's almost scary to think that he might just be doing something similar to ray tracing, because that's where everything is going. Inevitably, everything is going to ray tracing, and it gives you, again, a whole different perspective of how the game is supposed to work, of how rendering is supposed to work. So for me, it's just another no-brainer that's not happening yet. And I'm just slowly like, yeah, guys, but can we move now from these voxel bullshit and do this? Because now that I look into grass, like, there's so much grass in this picture, it makes no fucking sense at some point. How do you get so much grass? Like, as an engineer, like, Notch would be very interesting to talk to, I suppose. But other than that, like, what is he doing? What is he trying to do here anymore? Is he super sad after getting his... Like, did he not just open up himself to what the world has to offer? What's going on, right? Just buying a mansion is definitely not enough. I mean, you have to buy a lot more things with the money that you have. But if you can't smartly invest, can't build an engine or be inspired to build, like, you can see how money just didn't work for him. And that fucking sucks, man. I don't want to see this example. Yeah, the real failure of Minecraft, of like, you sell it and you don't buy anything cool. And you get to sit there and create another engine. That's kind of disappointing. Despite being like, yeah, that's him working and that's pretty beautiful. It's disappointing. Fuck this shit. I don't want to see that. And I don't want to see people like him jump on Twitter and post garbage. Twitter is just pure garbage. But just like Instagram, I think Twitter is like the opposite of Instagram. So people who are emotional, they use Twitter. And people who are thinking too much, overthinkers, I use Instagram to look at things, basically. As long as they're not turning into Twitter, by the way. And those inspirational quotes everywhere. As long as it's just images, right? So there's... I can relax my thoughts, so to speak. So the same way here, if you're like super emotional, you just dump a bunch of thoughts. But would you call like programmers emotional? No, like, if it's the same kind of outlet though, because programmers are kind of stuck being emotional but never being able to express those emotions as well. They're sort of on the same scale, but like the higher tier. It's kind of interesting dynamic. And that's kind of it. I mean, yeah, I just complained that Antoine's videos suck and that Minecraft is childish, but when I jump on this 10-year anniversary for Minecraft, like, wait, so that's what happened, you know, Minecraft became popular because of its anniversary. And probably PewDiePie changed his mind immediately because of that. That's when it happened. And then I realized in 2 years from the anniversary, it's my anniversary. And that's a big deal. And I hope to make a game, finally. First fucking actual game that everyone can play, everyone can download. I will finally make one. Holy shit, right? That's a long time overdue, but it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. The moment I find time to work on my engine, it's a whole nother level, I believe. Especially if I get inspired. See, that's the biggest problem, is like I want to put a Minecraft team in my box of teams and pick it up, be inspired to improve their world, right? Push it a little bit forward. But I wasn't, right? I was kicked out of 2 Discords. I didn't get enough appreciation to get a single fan rooting for me in my Discord. So nothing is going on in my life. My life is super empty. And imagine this. Imagine selling your game for $1 billion. And people like myself who have a chance to make the same level of a project, maybe even bigger, maybe $2 billion, whatever, right? And you're like, what is happening? Why would Microsoft even buy a thing? What is happening? You know, is this rich people's game that just bothers me so much and is deeply broken down the society. It makes no sense. Why do I have to keep on trying to succeed when I'm not even given a hand to be able to move forward in life? Like, sure, people are afraid of distracting other people, but it's a really sad environment right now. So fucking sad. So now when people ping me and ask what's going on, it's just, which is also not happening, and I'm glad. I mean, I stayed away from everything. There probably is a forum that I haven't checked for a while where people are sending me messages or something. I don't care anymore. It's so tough. The biggest problem is that the entire landscape has to be super clean. And for me, Discord is like the cleanest thing ever. So if you jump here, like it's a great place to have conversations and to get yourself updated. It's a neat place, but it still might require organizing eventually. I don't know. I don't know what to trust, I don't know what to do. And that's the scary part. But you know what, like, in the end of the day, if I do become successful, even in my own right, if I create something for myself, that's the only way that I can do it, right? Well, I have to think about myself first. And that, what makes me automatically successful is I get to do that. You know, I don't get to do things for other people, I get to do things for myself. And that's the opportunity in life, which sounds kind of dumb, but also isn't dumb. It's just so obvious. Goddamn, I messed things up. Now I realize. Jesus Christ. I gave some bonus points, basically. Tons and tons of bonus points. Fucking hell. Because I realize what these points represent. When I cannot apply a point to a team member, I just took the points and then I added here. But when I add here, then they turn into bonus points. Fucking hell, now some people get some bonus points. Fuck you, assholes. Yeah, sometimes my thing breaks because I can't, like, manage it properly. Yeah, now I remember. Okay. I keep forgetting that I will use my engine to recreate this. Very, very much so, because this is so frustrating to do it manually. You have no idea. And doing it in that is the dream. If my engine can handle this, it's the dream. It's not easy though, like you still have to have letters and numbers and symbols all encoded somehow, all being rendered. So that's the first thing. And then these little icons, I would like to have those. It's not particularly mind-breaking, but like It's work. I don't want to do work. Fuck this shit. So painful. Because it all comes down to like passion. And we just don't have it in the world. We're sort of like in a heartbreak scenario where anyone who is doing anything is retarded. Right? Anyone who's popular is probably retarded. Because, like, what are they trying to do? Who are they working for? They're working for themselves all the time. Even if it feels like they're giving a lot of money up or whatever. Like, they're still doing their own fucking ego-driven thing. Because they pretend that they are popular or whatever. But there's nothing actually going on that would push you forward. Because I've already tested those waters, right? It naturally doesn't happen. So if it doesn't happen naturally, you can't force yourself into people's hearts. Like, that's never gonna happen. People have to automatically find what they're interested about. And that's what they're gonna attach to. And there has to be enough interaction, like enough free time for people to interact and explain each other's actions or whatever, instead of just trying to be dishonest. Like, you know what a dishonest behavior is. It's happening all over YouTube. Like, nobody wants to open themselves up and just tell how it truly is, how they truly feel. It's all that matters. But that's what people that live in the force world will never do, is just never open up about anything. So you know all the apology videos are fucking fake, or whatever they're trying to do, just all the hype is fake, all the craziness is fake, everything is literally fake because it's forced. So that is pretty sad, and like, just because I'm sitting on the nature side, because it's so empty, I'm automatically at tier 4, just automatically. There's no even questioning about this. If I care about life in general, I'm that crazy guy who just picked a wrong team for all the right reasons. So cool. I'm stuck here, and there's no reason to move, as I've explained. A lot of things are probably about to change anyways, and I just have to keep myself happy, basically. And that certainly meant that I will end programming as often and stop thinking of even though I actually made a breakthrough, you know, like my engine is actually mind-blowing to me. And for me to just work on it is just mind-blowing. You know, I have it. You know, I did it. It's me. It's me, Mom. I did it. Do you remember? Say for myself. Do you remember? I did it, Mom. Cool.
Debate.
Wait. So I didn't actually stop the recording. You fucking cancer. Fuck my fucking life. Well, at least I recognized it quickly enough. Jesus Christ. I was like, yeah, I was gonna mention the same thing. I'm like, Corona is so fake, it's stupid at this point. Like, only less healthy people would be able to get it. And it literally screams 71 years, which is exact lifespan of a human being. Meaning that it's literally death. It's just literally natural death virus. Like, are we supposed to be scared of that? Is this like the killer of the worlds, eater of worlds activated? Jesus Christ, man. It's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. And my microphone is also the stupidest thing. Well, eventually it's gonna get stuck in place. It's kind of the... And the same goes for Black Lives Matter movement. Like, cool, another movement of some kind that makes you feel like trash, that makes your life fucking miserable. Cool, right? Like, okay. And you just left like shocked and appalled, like how people can afford this stuff, right? How do people just afford to be able to care about something else at all? That's impossible for me. Unless you're fucking rich and stupid. Well, I guess there's a huge net waiting to capture your attention. So it doesn't bother me. It just bothers me that it's out there and it's blacking out the entire internet right now. You know, it's making it boring and unbearable to watch sometimes. Like, Smoj certainly took a hit out of that. They were not capable of making proper content these few months. So I'm really upset about that, actually. Because they're on top of the leaderboard and they have been knocked out, literally. But then the only thing that you can be happy about then is, or at least hope that the whole leaderboard is equalizing, and those who are on the bottom will go to the top. So that's still my hope, and it certainly looks that way, because I care about these bottom things so much that they naturally just gravitate to the bottom to understand themselves better, right? When I make Minecraft, I don't make Minecraft. Again, it has to be an engine, right? If I want to beat it has to be an engine, and so it's not going to be Minecraft most of the time, because it also has to do something different, something that breaks free people from the happy copy problem, where they just do the same thing over and over again, hoping for a better result, which is going to be slightly better, but it's not going to be life-changing, right? You're just playing the same game every day. Like, you're still looking for that map to play. I mean, I just opened up Captain Sparkle's channel, and his video now says, what map should I play? I don't know what map should I play anymore. Okay, that's the name of the map. What, by the way, I don't know what map I should make. Was the name of the map, and so Captain Sparkles. Yeah, I feel the same way. That's a bad way to feel, by the way. That is an apocalypse feeling, when you feel like you're bored. That is as depressing as it gets. Because especially when you have to run like a 2 million, 3 million subscriber channel, maybe 10 million for Captain Sparkles. I haven't checked that. I don't care. Because all those Minecrafters just lost 90% of their audience anyways, and everyone is losing their audience, and subscribers don't even matter. It's so annoying, right? It's the first thing that doesn't matter, and I would love to add up all the subscriber counts, but also I wouldn't, because I just don't care. I don't care so much. There's so many things that I don't care, and they're just there and sitting and just bothering me. and that's super draining. So for one time, I'm doing a great job though. I'm making sure that I'm highlighting things that I do care about, and that's it. That's the bottom line right there. And so we can move on now. Alright, I'll be using the hotkey now, so I will not need to open up anything anymore. So that's great, but I still need to know when I'm recording or not. That's a problem. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that. See, if I get to just program the entire way that my computer works, now that would be a fucking groundbreaking thing to do. So that's another thing to wait for. Wait for it. I can program my entire life. Look at that. Fuck yeah, dude. Yeah, even though I'm celebrating my anniversary, it's an anniversary of a very childish game. Or a upgraded childish game, but it's still quite a big anniversary. If I push out on my anniversary the idea that I have transcended my creation to a whole nother level, and that's what I should really work on, and that's why Minecraft is so fucking spicy. Might as well. I mean, I'm so excited. Like, cool. I'll do it. I'll give their points back. But holy shit, I gave some free points for everyone. I am so mad. So fucking mad. Because I cannot backtrack anything. It's not saved. And I'll give one to Todd Howard and I'll give one to Antoine, I suppose. Here you go. Probably should have given to Notch though, but he's exposed, so he needs points. I think it's very scary to see anyone get strikes, or just strike system in general. It's the scariest system. It's like, how do you clean up your strikes? How do you dodge strikes when they are approaching you? You know, like, what the fuck is this system, right? It just comes out of nowhere, it kills your channel, and it's like, bye-bye, you did so many wrong things, please leave. The door is over there. They just kick you out of no fucking reason. They don't even kick you out. The big guy doesn't even show up. It's just out of nowhere it shows up. And just rips you with the whole fucking a house. Get the fuck out of here. Just throws you into outer space. Yeah, YouTube is fucking out of control with this shit. And this is the scariest thing, because I will get striked from the moment I hit 1,000 views or whatever on a video. That's when I get all the strikes in the universe. People start pummeling me, so I shut the fuck up, because I belong to nature, so they have to turn me into fucking sand particles. That's how the entire world thinks about me, so. But technically that is harassment. You know, you have to avoid striking people and turning it into a harassment. It's like, if I'm getting attacked all of a sudden for my views and opinion, like, that fucking hurts, okay, YouTube? So you have to fucking figure out, what the fuck are you trying to do? Or if people like the video, and the video that got struck was liked, fucking give me stats, okay? What are the stats? Let's pull out a calculator. 47 plus 1.2. 1.2 divided 48.2. That's 2%. And technically, we want to see the actual percent. So 97% and a half liked the video. Why is that YouTube happens to support 2.5% of people. 2.5% of people. Please, YouTube, fucking build tools where I can at least visibly see that you're not a piece of shit, and every time you will strike me, because you will, I will not have to scream for help. The moment I will get touched by YouTube, touched in any way, okay? Don't fucking even touch me, okay? Don't even look at me. The moment I get touched by YouTube, I will scream for help every fucking video for the rest of my fucking career. Because fucking stop, okay? It's inappropriate. I don't want to be sexually touched, okay? In any where did the YouTube touch you? You know, it's one of those. I'll have to sit there and explain to a police officer where I was touched by you. Just get the fuck off. I don't consent. Okay? Can we get out of the way? Just ridiculous. I just want to upload videos. It's free. We're all on board. And if it doesn't get viewed, okay, that's pretty bad. But if it does get viewed, it's your fucking problem, not this person's problem, because he wasn't disliked enough to make it his problem, okay? He presented his fucking stuff perfectly, and there's no big deal. This is Destiny, by the way. Destiny channel, okay? 2 million subscribbles. So that's what's going on as well. It's crazy. Yeah, I'll just check what Sam and Cat is about, because I finished Victorious and there were 4 seasons, so I think I'm finished. Cool. Is that like the next level of Ariana's career? Let's hope. I kind of have to like promote Skyrim for like 5 minutes, just because it's a thing. Skyrim is a fucking thing, dude. And that's one of those games that still makes Minecraft relevant of all things. I put them together because they're very related, okay? Minecraft does not have RPG elements and Skyrim has it. Skyrim does the opposite of Minecraft, and if you put those games together, maybe they do something crazy and spectacular together. And Hytale sort of hints at doing just as spectacular things as the combination of these two games, so maybe it's not going to be a flop. Maybe it's not going to be a tremendous failure. Maybe it's going to be a beautiful game, which it looks to be beautiful, and it's going to feel beautiful as well. Because you never know, like, if they manage to find people who understand how to create beautiful things, maybe they will appreciate. They will just have a community that just knows what they're doing and they want to do it, and they embody passion. And when I pick up Hytale, I'm like, oh, I have my own engine? No, I don't care. I don't care about my engine. Unless it starts lagging and I cannot play on my computer and all that shit. If there are performance issues, if there are just gameplay issues, if it's boring or of any kind, like, it's probably gonna break immersion if at some point. I don't know. They have to meet quite a lot of criteria to work, and they're not working right now, so I'm like, yeah, I'll just stick to my fucking things and pretend that Hytale is somewhere here, but actually it's Discord. So nope, I'm just gonna move on now. But yeah, I need to promote Skyrim, and the way to do it, probably not this way. My mouse is in the middle of everything. Oh, this is the coolest thing ever. So much more interesting than Skyrim, huh? No, I mean, here's how it goes. So I didn't level up to level 30, and I follow very specific rules, where, first of all, if you die, you have to restart. I play on the highest difficulty. I also don't use skills like alchemy or conjuration that help you get infinite amount of gold and infinite amount of like health attacking your opponent. Because if you can distract your opponent by conjuring up a dog, all of a sudden your gameplay becomes garbage. Because your opponent is distracted, not attacking you anymore, which is capable of killing you very quickly because you just play on the highest difficulty, right? So there's a whole difference of your dog being attacked instead of you. Your dog is not playing on the highest difficulty, which doesn't make any sense. Your dog should get the same treatment, right, of being destroyed in a few hits. So I have 2 skills disabled. I also actually don't use Fury spell, which is an illusion skill as well. So there is a 3rd skill that also is not being used. Pickpocketing cannot be used because it's just a terrible skill. Lockpicking is not a skill that helps you. There's a lot of disabled skills, but what Skyrim really surprised me with is that leveling up with magic is 5 times slower than with weapons. And I'm like, at first I'm like, that makes no sense, right? That's kind of ridiculous. Why would you do such a thing? And now I'm like, shit. If I level up to level 8, all of a sudden my encounters become more complicated because the bandits level up. So there's a threshold where bandits level up, or certain things just become a lot more difficult. But mostly bandits, okay? Yeah, some undead become more stronger, some creatures become more stronger. So you get those more ridiculous spawns that you cannot defeat, and then you have to stay away from certain locations. So don't actually want to level up. There's incentive to not level up. And that means that magic does a much better job of not leveling you up. And not leveling up as a strategy in the game, that just blows my mind immediately. That's why Skyrim is hands down now the best game for me ever created. You create an RPG, but you disincentivize leveling up because leveling up is bad. You have to really know what you're leveling up before you actually do it. You have to be very careful how you build your character, and that is the most mind-blowing and satisfying thing I have ever found in a game. Even if it's just a glimpse, you know, even if the game breaks after level 30, but I made sure to not use broken skills. I made sure to just try and enjoy the game, you know, and by not breaking it. That's as simple as that. And I found another very satisfying thing is that you're running around. Also, I'm not using fast travel, right? So I'm running around and I'm picking up mining materials and also hunting, and that's how I get most of the gold, actually. Hunting and gathering materials, because those things are scattered all over the Skyrim, and the most fun thing to do is just find all of the deers and hunt them down in all of the mining locations, especially the mines, which ones are not occupied by some terrible monsters. Great. It's a great place to get some gold, basically. And it's really important because there is one item that's very expensive in the game, and these are soul gems, grand soul gems. It's something that you will very much need, and they cost almost like 2k per each soul gem. And you will need those because you will need to level up your enchanting, and you will need to enchant your gear as much as possible, right? That is probably the most amazing and interesting and most useful skill, right? Enchanting things and figuring out what are the best enchantments, figuring out what is exactly the best thing that you can get in the game as early as possible. That is just the most mind-blowing puzzle ever that I found. So, and to top it all off, it's just a very good designed game. So it's so perfect, I'm just mind blown. Like, wow. So I had to add this play Skyrim ad. So go do it. You got a hint of how I do it and why it's incredible. It's an incredible game. And it will suck in a few hours when I get bored. So if that happens, I'm ready. I'm ready for anything. Because I've died so many times, and it never was like ultimately soul crushing. I always feel like I can come back to the game and just not worry about it too much. It is soul crushing, but that's what it's meant to do, you know. You're playing a game that you kind of inevitably gonna lose, inevitably gonna make some kind of mistake or overlook something, but you just have to figure out, you know, figure it out, dude. How do you avoid those things? The reason why pickpocketing is useless, even though you can steal all kinds of items, you will get attacked by thugs, and those thugs are, they kill you in one hit. Normally you could use some spells and make them fight against each other, but I don't want to do that. It makes it too easy. So the hard way to do it is to just allow thugs to actually fight you in a fair fight, which is something that you cannot do. So the other way to do it is to never actually trigger thugs, meaning that you will never steal anything from anyone, which makes the game significantly more difficult and maybe seemingly less interactive, but I don't think that's the case. I think I want to defeat thugs eventually. But I first have to reach that level 30 where I feel like I can do that, actually. You know, that they are capped at some kind of level when you should feel confident enough. I don't know which level that is, but that's the scariest part when you play this. It's full of mystery. Who's gonna kill you in one hit? Let's find out. That's the craziest part. So even just killing a wolf feels satisfying sometimes. So, I mean, that's the game for me. Killing an enemy feels satisfying. Fuck yeah. Because you could have died. Alright, you saying that Onision actually left YouTube after a month? He actually did the bye video? Bye? Very big bye, by the way. Okay. Yeah, I mean, he scared the shit out of me with those mask thumbnails. It's fucking disgusting. Oh no, if you say bye, then I say die. Okay, it's not a big deal yet, but every single time I'm gonna check back and add a little bit of point of fire, and that's a big deal. It adds up to a big deal eventually. Is his Discord just open for everyone? Can I? What? Where is this Discord? It's not even here. Unlock the link to see? Cool, whatever. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Yeah, anyways, he's in the meme team. I need to make sure to remove this token. It's very close to being removed, but Onision happens to be not active anymore. So let's see why. Yep. That's exactly what happened to me, guys. So I can okay. We'll see him in porn industry highlighting girls. See? That's how I meme work. Holy fucking shit, dude. He just got unroasted himself. Okay. See? That's a person that can explain himself in less than a minute. Fuck yeah, dude. Okay, cool. Chrissy is doing fine. Or against the current group. I just don't like that I didn't even touch non-singles, basically. Not official video singles, basically. So I never get to listen to those and figure out whether I like them or not. That's the only fucking problem here. Let's keep on going. I'm proud to say they don't deserve any freeze, but maybe they deserve like a point to unfreeze. Almost half as many points as we do here. Oh shit, I already gave out berries. Probably have to change that one. Okay. Alright, fourth subject, which is Leah. For me, it feels like it's not that something is going wrong with Leah. It's just the internet influence happens to turn you that way. It's almost like natural. I just can't. I think I made enough comments to where like you can piece the story together. I don't need to comment too much. There's not much news, I don't think. So I just get to watch our old stuff. But whatever, it's fine. As long as she fucking comes back to her senses, obviously. Because she's too OP to just not do what just Onision did and do a 180 basically. I don't know, dude. Alright, I'm proud to announce the slogan of the PewDiePie team. Fuck, my mouse doesn't work anymore. I'm so terrified. I will actually have to buy it tomorrow, okay? You want senpai? Okay. Senpai? Okay, that's it. There are two team identities that seem to overlap a little bit because I put the bench for stupid mouse is never gonna work, is it? But I put two identities on a line here, like these guys have very little amount of support from recruits and they have a lot. So probably should. And they kind of do the same thing, where you just comment on memes. Somewhat. Comment on memes or news. So now I have to deconstruct which one is a meme and which one is a comment on memes. Which kind of crazy, right? How do I mix those up? I shouldn't do that. It's almost like obvious. If you heard about Invader Z, like, you know she's a meme. So that immediately shocked me that, wow, there's a lot. Like Arbor. Nicole Arbor is a meme. But I cannot just put news sites in here and pretend that it's a meme. Also, I forgot what SS is about. Whoops. Oh, that's a big one. Nope. I definitely don't remember. Alright, boys, we have 30 minutes. We're gonna fucking cover this video, which is 39 minutes. You can't see it, but I'm sorry about that. This guy gives 10 mistakes you're making that fuck up your dating life. Okay, it's in 21 Studios channel. Very small channel. Somewhat small, but it collects all the YouTube or like inspiration content that you would need. It's more like a TED Talks for men. And so it's kind of a collection. That's great. And I watched this video before, by the way. I checked his channel before. And I still need to wait for the train to go by. I wrote down the 10 things, and they're all wrong. Every single one of them is wrong. Obviously, it's not being totally wrong. There's amount of wrongness that you can have, but it just highlights how when you force yourself to do something and you achieve something, you reward yourself for being better than anyone else at forcing yourself to do something. It creates a lot of misconceptions about life. Yeah, I mean, I'm sitting down and doing nothing, how could I possibly get better results in life by doing that? And the reality is that reality is changing constantly, and what he believes to be true might have worked when we were bashing rocks together, but right now we're dealing with the internet, with the world of self, mostly. And people are equipped to kind of reject you as badly as possible, basically. And when you give them the opportunity to do that, once they do that, once you learn all the techniques that are possible, you recognize that, well, this video really aged very poorly. Very poorly, indeed. So let's quickly go through that, because it's very interesting, and it has nothing to do with Minecraft. Well, unless you're actually looking for a girlfriend in Minecraft, which is something you can possibly do. I feel like a lot of girls have been disappointed, maybe. Maybe I wasn't putting, like, cool enough effort, I don't know. But I would never, like, give them up, basically. I would always rick and roll them the opposite way. Get the fuck out of my face, basically. Let me get what I want, which is, I'm just curious. I'm a poor person. I want to get just a little bit of tension, okay? Just a little bit of fucking tension between two people. Just amazing, right? You can't even offer me that. That makes you a fucking horrible person. So, here you go. You can flirt with a rock, okay? You can pick up a rock and fucking flirt with that. Better than sometimes with a actual girl. So, think about what does it say? What the dynamic that is set up right now. It's terrifying how stupid it is. Yeah, I mean, it's better to pick up a colorful rock that has a picture slapped onto it and be like, yeah, that. But then the rock rejects you from even talking, right? From even interacting. Like, I'm choosing the rock. It's not gonna reject me. Jesus Christ. Fucking nature's not gonna reject me this time around. So, let's check these out. These are 10 things, 10 mistakes that will fuck up your dating life. What is that? Waiting and hoping. You would think that will not work, right? Because you wait and you build up your hopes. Obviously, there's a pitfall. There's always a trap that makes these look kind of repulsive as a principle, and you can call that a mistake, right? Because there's always a pitfall in nature. But if you wait and hope, once you identify what waiting and hoping actually is, it's actually a good thing where you set up your dream list, basically, of what you want in a girl. Like, you actually find yourself some time to understand what you want, and then how you gonna wait for it. It's kind of weird, but most of the time, what you're gonna find is you feel like, oh, it's time, so you're gonna go outside and become a completely different human being, and you're gonna start approaching people and all that shit. But you have to recognize that you have a clock that will tell you when it's time to do that, and you will feel the tension to go out and do it and become a mate-seeking man. But you have to wait and figure out whether that clock actually works and exists. Maybe there is a different way that you can actually wait. Maybe you will never need to go out. But you have to set up a bunch of clocks and a bunch of hopes to never use your special weapons. That you should actually have hopes to bump into someone and finish your cycle of waiting in an easy way. You should always have an open mind for shortcuts, basically, in life. So, whoops, missed that one. But he missed all 10 points, so Let's keep going. Don't be perfectionist, right? That's not exactly a good thing to offer as a mistake. I'm a perfectionist. I'm gonna fucking go out and do it, and I'm gonna try really, really hard. And the first example that came to his mind is like, well, some musicians were just giving up, and so going out on stage and just trying to come up with something on the fly, while perfectionist is gonna tinker with his craft until he's prepared. But the feeling of preparation is gonna stab you in the back and take a lot of time out of you. But what's wrong with that? Right? If you can afford not going out there, again, it's the same clock, but in a different fashion, where you have an opportunity that you can share yourself to the audience, or you can approach a girl, you can see the opportunity, right? But because you're being a perfectionist, instead of actually doing it, you're thinking about it. And I've been doing that. I went into that pitfall. I went into every pitfall ever, and I took that experience point, basically, that nobody takes, because I actually went and did all the nature-related things, okay, first. And I covered the pitfall for myself. And I crafted, made sure that wherever I'm going in life, when I fall into this thing, which is impossible because it's covered, well, at least I know to sit there and wait and feel bad about myself. But at least I'm prepared for that. And that's what perfectionism is about. It's about when you will fail, because you will fail, you don't judge yourself too much. You're capable of switching the blame on the other person who have wronged you or pushed you into making a mistake of some kind, or making you feel bad. That's what perfection is. It's just taking control of your emotions when something goes wrong. So it's important to feel perfect. It's just super simple. Never go out in groups of like too many people. Well, that one's a little bit more difficult, because I never went out in a group, and I never failed that way, did I? So how could I possibly know what it means to go out with a group of people and be like, or with a group of guys who are looking for the same incentive? Now you're thinking about a championship of some kind. But yeah, I've done that. I played Hearthstone. There's a bunch of people who want to win, and what you have to simply learn is that you want to lose. You want to see other people win, so they would feel like losses from a perspective of a losing player. So if you're in a group, again, everyone wants to win, but you secretly don't want to win anymore, because you want other people to win. You want to push other people forward, so you're sort of standing in the back of the line, and you're controlling the entire group. Can you imagine that? Now you're the fucking tank of the group. You're untouchable. Nobody fucking can make a relationship with you. And now you're shooting men in all directions. It's like, yeah, go. I don't like this girl, you know. You find all the right reasons to hate on people, and that's the best, okay? Take all the advantages you can to be in a group and send these men to hell, to test the waters, whatever, right? You write down for yourself how much you like the girl, because there's always a spectrum of likeness. You don't even have to care whether you need to approach her or not. You just send a man to approach her. It's so fucking simple, right? And then eventually you're like, okay, once the relationship breaks, or if that was just a one-night experience, you're just gonna pick that girl up again. It's that fucking simple. But obviously you still have to break friendships for that. And you have to understand, that's why you're in the group. You're in the group to break your friends as badly as possible. That's what you have to. Because when I was curious, I was just curious. Okay, can we flirt? Can we do that much? Oh my god, that's too much, isn't it? And I can't handle that. Oh my god. But yeah, I mean, I broke one friendship. Kind of. He broke me, basically, so now I'm kind of angry. It's not like you actually have an actual intention to break a friendship. You want to test a friend instead of breaking it, and you want to be a loser in the group, because losers win when you get to see everyone else win and appreciate those people. So you completely change your perspective, and that's it. Yeah, people can hate you for that, but like, Jesus Christ. Alright, so the fourth advice of what not to do is be friends with a girl. It's almost like I want to just end it there, and I'm like, you get what's going on here, right? It's like you still, this guy still thinks that hoping that a friendship is going to turn into an actual relationship is so fucking stupid. Yes, if you have been thirsty this whole fucking time and that's why you created this illusion of a friendship, yes. But if you know that you did a friendship to be curious and you just want to see what happens, you know, just for the sake of what friendship is about. It's about randomness. It's about random events, hanging out, sort of feeling safe with each other, but knowing that, you know, there's always going to be a tension that questions what is this friendship about again? And it is full of hope. There should be full of hope in a friendship. That's what friendship is about. So I'm not exactly sure in how wrong this guy is, but he's very, very wrong in that sense. You do want to make friends if possible, and that's the easiest way to a relationship that works for you, because then you get to actually be open and be serious from the very beginning with another person. Can you imagine doing that? That's the only way to do it. It's through friendship. So be friend zoned as fast as possible, because that's the only achievement that you can actually get, right? It's but know this: the real pitfall is that you might feel it that you're friends with the person, but you're not. That's the real pitfall. You have to double check your friendship, because always ping that person. If that person not interested in replying to you anymore, you have to get angry, right? What the fuck is that? I have interest in you, you have lost interest in me. Let's figure out if this friendship works anymore, and if it doesn't work, let me fucking take it out of my fucking head and throw it in the trash. Please help, you know? Ask her to help. Just keep on fucking red alarming until you figure out what is gonna happen with the friendship, right? And you sort of create a random event, possibly. It's like, oh yeah, we need to reconcile, and we need to meet up, or we need to hang out, and whatever. So you're gonna figure out, but that's how it works. Never be blunt, sexually blunt, that you're super fucking thirsty for sex or whatever. Yes. What nature's gonna tell you is that sex is bad. Really bad for you. It's gonna kill you most of the time. 99% of the time, sex is gonna kill you. So, being blunt is also kind of being stupid. That's about it. Wait, did I just supported his point of view? Are you kidding me? You have to be blunt at some point to just pinch yourself if you're dreaming or not of what's gonna happen, basically. Maybe there's a fucking gravity pull, but you still have to cut the string and let the balls hit each other, you know? So that's what bluntness means, is when there's a little bit of tension going on, and there wasn't any bluntness, you can just try it. It's one of those techniques that you actually have to try out and see what happens. You have to be able to dynamically react to that and understand the relationship that you're having with another person and whether they can take it. But it's an arsenal. It's a really, really important weapon to understand. Once they react to it, you can understand like in what a special spectrum. I can't exactly tell you what that is, but there's sexual tension everywhere, and so if your survival of sexual tension and you can actually like take care of yourself, you can. That's what being blunt means. Is just pushing someone and seeing if they fall down and bleed all over the place, and you can still be like helpful to them. But that gives you a tool basically to just push them over and see if they're actually resistant to harming themselves and pretending that sexual tension is going to kill them or is going to set them free, right? That's what you want to test basically, to test whether they're blunt about their beliefs and not you being blunt. You're just using it as a seeing how it's just the reaction, right? Just see a reaction. If it's over the top reaction, then you will understand what moves to make forward. Alright. I should be able to do it in less than 30 minutes, right? Making sure echo is about everything that surrounds you, basically. What kind of people do you belong to? What kind of people do you hang out with? And what kind of ideas do you care about? Actually, I didn't research this one. Oh, shit. I need to double check on this one, because I don't see what's wrong with that, right? Except I know, by nature, I have a feeling that what's actually wrong is no. Your environment is just you. Essentially, it's just you hanging out with a bunch of people. Or you have some people locally that you can hang out with, but it's still just going to be you. And you have to take care of yourself. You cannot rely on other people to feed you right ideas. You just have to know which ones are the right people and when to listen to them, if possible. That's it. You have to just prime yourself to get the good things out of life instead of the bad ones. So you have to create this filter. And you cannot just filter people, because people change. Sometimes a person can be good and sometimes they can be bad. And so if you cannot actually filter people themselves, instead of trying to people's behavior, instead of trying to filter people that surround you, that's a wrong way to approach the problem, right? It's just everyone has an ability to influence you positively, so why would you not take advantage of that? It's ridiculous, right? But that's another one of those rich people schemes, right? You have to hang out with rich people. That's the way you fucking get laid. Ha ha ha! Get the fuck out of my face, dude. For being so wrong. Another mistake is maxing out. Okay? You want to max out and approach as many people as possible. You don't want to do that, because that's a mistake. It's a stamina. It's a marathon. You can challenge yourself, kick yourself in the butt, and be like, come up with some kind of stupid idea or a reason to max yourself out, and see how far can you get. What progress can you make by maxing out? It's a completely next level test for you, basically. It's going to stretch all the limits you have ever had in your life. And stretching a limit ever in your life is the greatest thing is the greatest achievement. So trying to maximize, he says, like mass approaching, right? No, it's a cool little technique again that you can try, and that you should, but it's a weird one, okay? Because I have no idea what it means to approach people, so, and I never maxed out as well, so what the fuck do I know about this? Jesus Christ. I literally maxed out on like the opposite. Okay, I need to put a question mark here, because I don't know what I'm talking about on this one. This is one fucking special little thing. I mean, I sprinkled a glimpse of what it means to do that, but it seems so stupid because you will quickly get into a fatigue mode of trying to max out. That's the first problem. But even thinking about it is a good idea. So I think I'm gonna sit through this and just think about it for a while. This one is a cool problem. Okay, you get a point for that one. Being closed-minded is not gonna help you. You always have to be open-minded, which is like probably the most vague mistake that you can try and explain. What if I closed my mind about flat Earth? You know, I closed it, and I know why, and I can explain it, and I was open-minded at that point. Being closed-minded is just being prepared. Close your mind and calm down. Once you open your mind, you're just kind of floating all over the place and not finding yourself proper gravity to just relax, right? Everything works. Don't worry about it. Whatever you became as a person, now you have to present yourself with a closed mind, so you wouldn't be influenced to introduce yourself as a 5-foot duck or whatever. Like, come on, dude. This is one of those times where you're just gonna be made fun of if you open your mind. If you open your mind, you might get sick, but you get something else entirely, dude. So, sex will turn into death, and then you get it, you know? You contract death, and then death turns into coronavirus. But it's still death, so you just die when you're 71. After all of your time has been stolen by some soul-sucking demon or whatever. Like, you never know, okay? So don't open your mind. Make sure you don't fucking write down your name on every contract that steals your soul. So be careful, okay? Yeah, you think relationships are better than job applications that you have to fill in? It's not. Let's keep going. This is disgusting, by the way. Jesus Christ. Let's just close our minds, okay? Get the fuck out of here. It's closed. I actually forgot about this one. How does it work? I don't know. I just know the tech over principles. He mentioned it very briefly, and I'm like, yeah, it sounds very great. Back 5 years ago, I would be like, yeah, woo, you taught me something crazy. But now I know that all of these things are techniques. You need to learn techniques first. Then you will be able to create proper principles and tie techniques together and see what do you like the most to do in your life. What do you lack of? Techniques are like skills that you have to level up. Principles is the way that you level up, right? So just being able to quickly level up is just worthless. In case you're just leveling up your cheating skill, basically. I'm leveling up my cheating skill. Look at me. I'm on YouTube, Mom. Ha ha ha. Congratulations, you are a loser. in my book, and I want to understand what this settling thing is about. Oh yeah, it's about unattractive chicks that you stay with. You settle down with someone you fucking hate. But if you have feelings for them, and you're actually capable of physically settling down and being like, I can do that. Obviously it's a trap to have someone attached to you, or you being attached to someone else. If there's neediness involved, you can think through all of this, and it's a nice challenge to have. It's a lot better than being alone, okay? You don't think so? I think so. A lot better than being alone. But it's just being alone, just something that naturally happens. And I'm doing it right now, and it feels like, oh, settling down is just gonna ruin my life. But like, what? You can't stand up for yourself? You cannot become a real man? And just unsettle after you settle? Are you fucking ridiculous? It's almost like this guy has created a pitfall in the middle of a fucking forest and pretends that a lot of people are gonna go into this pitfall, guys. So I am a very fucking smart person. Also, I dug it myself. You know, this seems ridiculous, but I mean, some people do ridiculous shit to gain success in life, and I get it. No, you settle down, boy. If you have an opportunity and you can take it, if you can take something, especially as I said, free things are amazing. You have to take free things, so fucking do it, because you will regret it. Holy shit, not taking them opportunities. It's like, I'm not sure what this guy even trying to talk about. Actually, he's literally trying to dig out his stupid thing, stupid concept, just to make it to the 10 principles mark, basically. Fuck yeah, dude. I know how to solve this very quickly. You just have to remember that this guy is super hypocritical about this one, because mass approaching doesn't have to be in a day. You don't have to stretch your limits in one fucking day. You can do it in a month or in your lifetime, for the sake of becoming a professional in this fucking genre of gameplay of reality. So you know, this guy has been doing it for fucking 10 years now, as he says. Now it's probably 13 years. Congratulations. It's your birthday, Mr. Max. Never allow these people to tell you that you can't max yourself out and try and compete with him, basically, you know? It's like, let's hang out, let's max out, let's see how many people we approach with what kind of results, you know? Like, that's it. That's the main idea, really. That is the idea, that you can't gamify your actions and turn it into, just dial up into insanity, right? Into levels of insanity. And believe me, that is exactly what you need to do, to stretch your limits and stretch your perception. That's it. Fucking, I'm done with this shit. Mic drop. Did it in 25 minutes. Oh shit, 28. I should kill myself. Okay. I think that's about done with the... I want to resolve these things real quick and tell you about it, so... But you can see how I'm not caring about Minecraft at all. Oh, it's a whoopsie here. Very big whoopsie. Whoops. Whoops, Minecraft. I guess it needs more girls or something that I could not approach. Cookies. It needs more cookies. That's my conclusion, dude. No, but seriously. Why do I care so much? Nobody should care that much. But that's the point. It's like, well, it was my teenage dream to become someone who built something and was able to sell something. Oh my god. I still want to have this dream, but it's being stolen by everyone else. You know, everyone else is trying to do the same fucking stupid shit, and they're inspiring me for wrong reasons. And that's why I feel now that I open my eyes, I'm like, this is fucking garbage. You can never succeed in Minecraft because it's just gonna make something mediocre that already exists. But it's a good thing that people should buy and send money for. But I should just play RuneScape instead, okay, and sell my fucking gold. Just like, dude, wake up. Hello, give me money, okay? Okay, and with that said, flame you, poof. And I'm out, I think. Oops. Poppy just did a vampire reveal, which everyone knew that. Get the fuck out of here. It's fucking boring now. Oh boy. Okay. That's the end of that. They get some icy, juicy points, but I mean, don't do that ever again. And they kind of burned up quite a bit, I would say. The overall impression is that it's getting worse for the meme team to operate. They make it harder for themselves in general, so yeah. Cool. I mean, some of them don't even exist on the internet anymore. Oh. Poppy kind of barely exists. Leah doesn't exist. So, literally we can cut our team in half. Nigahiga barely exists as a leader. So, that's a lot of time for burning. And, even though we solved one problem, let's create another one immediately. Oops. Here's something interesting. I feel like, I mean, I see this Sam introduction in Victorious at one point where she was like this nerdy girl that just caused a bunch of trouble. But now that I see it one more time, like I immediately identify her personality. Now I'm like, shit. 1 second. This is not an 8-ball, but it is still double wildcard. So I'm not sure what expectations I'm supposed to get out of this show. I'm just very interested now. Yeah, but what I expect to happen is some weird changes, basically, which kind of are happening, sort of. I don't know. We'll see. I'm having my expectations met already. Let's just move on. Remove one of these things real quick and be done with this shit. Wrap it up. Fuck yeah, I just had a shitty ass dream with some not shitty ass outcome. Katy Perry showed up and she was very inappropriate. And I think Rebecca Black showed up like 7th time now. So, congratulations. She was reading. Yes. And she was with another guy. And also she's genderqueer, by the way. Whatever that means. Sigh. Because I don't know what sexuality is. And I don't know what genders are. Okay? I feel pretty much a man. Okay, you're trying to match your sexuality with gender. That's kind of fucking awkward. You know, everything becomes awkward all of a sudden. But I want my gender to represent also my sexuality. I also want to be an alien, so I could also represent my nationality or race. You know, I want to mutate. To be half black and half Asian. I feel like identity is one of those secrets that you just keep within yourself because you never know when it's gonna change. It's the most unstable thing ever. Every time you introduce yourself, you should be able to introduce yourself differently, sort of, to different people as well. So it's almost like automatically secret. Automatically depends on other people's perspective, right? And just saying queer is kind of like one of those times where you're like open-minded, basically. I'm open-minded. Okay. Okay, whatever. It's a stupid way to say open-minded, but like, you did it. But that's the point. I'm not sure what she's doing in those fucking gay communities, and I guess there's a Pride Week. Cool, right? Or a month? Please don't say a month. It's just a week, right? Pride. Yeah, I heard someone say, like, if you want to be... Oh yeah, it's probably Joseph Watson, right? But if you want to be proud of something, you have to be something. You have to have something to be proud of, right? And most of the time, when you reveal your identity, you almost like give it away. Give it away for people to judge you, basically, to pretend that they know you. It's all of a sudden, that is the pride that you just lost by revealing your identity. Ninja is the most prideful way to fucking live, basically. You don't know who I am, where I am, and why there's a knife under your neck, basically, next to your neck, and whether I'm gonna kill you or not. You don't know that. You don't know whether I hate you or like you. You just have to know yourself, buddy, and do the same fucking thing. Because now I'm threatening your life, fucking asshole. Also, where's the jewels? I just need one jewel. Okay. So with Pepper, all I have to do is just watch content and not flip my fucking ass over 100 degrees and hit the floor, basically. I don't know, dude. I just don't want to be upset. I don't want to be angry. I don't want to jump into the gay pool or whatever. I want to feel normal when I watch these videos. So please, okay? And that's the feeling that I get, is that they're not gonna do it. They're gonna fuck it up, and fuck it up real bad. So it's the double pepper, guys. Just because I happen to wait a little bit. And same goes for H3. I'm a little skeptical, but it's their chance to get their fire completely under control like everyone else. Oh wait, no, not. Just one team has fire under control. One team. Team Magic, baby. Oh look, who's this little creep in Rebecca Black's video? What the fuck are you doing here? You know, last time I saw him, he was liking a very, very sexual content from Rebecca on her Instagram. So let's double check. What did you like? Shane Dawson. Fucking asshole, dude. Fucking asshole. Damn, I feel too fucking defensive. I mean, just getting a like from Shane Dawson should be like life-breakingly amazing. So I still don't like it that the only like was like all the way back as well, so it almost doesn't even matter, right? Almost doesn't. It's probably even further back. Now like I have to be able to navigate this thing like it's mine, dude. Like it's mine. Steal this shit. But it's so much. I haven't seen more powerful Instagram ever, I don't think. It's one of those first flashes of like insanity. Somewhere around here. That's how I label it. So it's very old then. What is it now? 27. It goes even older than that. She has a huge Instagram now. 2,000 posts. And I fucking know it. Somewhat know it. Now it gets a little bit too hard. That's why I hate Instagram, actually. I don't know, man. If you ever felt like hating on this face, I don't know, dude. Ever in your entire life, ever felt like doing that? You probably feel retarded now. So here you go. I mean, I would just want to troll my friends if they knew Rebecca, to see what they actually still think in the back of their heads when they get reminded. But see, that's the picture. Shane Dawson right there. I see you, boy. I see you. I see what you did there. Okay. This says as tense as this can get. Okay. It's one of those 100% tense. And that's where it literally starts. Everything else is kind of lame. Well, sort of. Okay. I see you, dude. But that's an old fucking photo, so it's probably one of those times where his friend is like, hey, look at this photo. Pretty cool photo, right? And he just happens to say yes. I hope he didn't fucking creep into this shit. Because now we have problems, okay? You know, the big deal is if she wants to spread love in the world, she has to defeat me because I spread hate in the world. Please hate yourself. Please hate yourself. Okay? I'll spread as much hatred as possible, just to become her evil nemesis. As if she's spreading love. In fact, she's spreading hate, and I'm spreading hate to destroy her hate. Okay? She doesn't have nothing but hate, obviously, after everything. But she's trying to cover it up, right? Like makeup stuff. That's why she's so strong, is like people feed her good feelings. And it seems like, oh, she has love, but she doesn't. She's just alive. She survived, okay? She's a survivor of not abuse, but just luck, okay? Survival of luck. And let's hope she doesn't even have a talent, because she might not need that either. I don't know, dude. When it comes to being attracted to someone, I fight harder than ever before just to test limits, okay? It's the same thing. Fucking max out. That's how I max out, okay? I fucking stalk everything. All the little bits of information. She actually shows up one more time. This is May 2020, and May is like last month. So you can imagine that this fucking video is still relevant, as Rebecca actually showed up like one other time on like BuzzFeed. So now we have to fucking listen to it, okay? Okay, I fuck. I get the idea. You show up in my dreams, now you get the fucking message across. Let's see what your message is. The more you try to run away from something, the faster it's... You're not running away fast enough, okay? That's what I'm talking about, dude. You're just not running away, are you? Like, you're trying to be as fabulous as you can get, dude. Like, you're still singing, and your songs don't suck anymore, but you're not as fabulous as you think you are. It's just a very tricky situation, if you actually think about it. She is fabulous for people who actually spend time and investigate. Okay? So, she rewards curious people like myself, and I feel like, oh shit, I felt so rewarded. I have to put her in my team. Not only in my team as like the highest tier ever. Okay? But, it's just amazing, right? Whoops. But she didn't reward herself, basically. She rewarded me as a hater, basically. The ones who basically investigate her of like, how much can I hate you? Oh, I actually like you, okay. Okay, so basically Rebecca's gonna pull down some points, and I'm gonna do the same thing for like 30 minutes and finish the fucking video. And Shane Dawson, you're lucky. You're fucking lucky, asshole. I didn't fucking touch you. I'll touch you on your pee-pee right now. One time. And that's it. That's all that's gonna happen. I mean, we have this, you know, love-to-hate relationship. We will love to hate each other. Forever and ever. Until it just pops somehow. Until there's another special fucking token that makes his fire different from other fires. Let's put it that way. You know, a special fire token. Wow. What does that mean? Probably makes his fire a lot stronger than other, but that makes no sense. I'll figure it out. But it's not gonna be a special event, okay? These guys are boring. I would rather trash Hearthstone on every video, because I at least know what I'm talking about. Actually, I don't, because Hearthstone is now as weird as everyone else, okay? They're so low with points that they're just as weird, man. Fucking weird. Man, I'm so buried. I have to literally just jump up and down. I have to do this, basically. I hate that I cannot just jump here. Like, are you kidding me? So I have to copy and paste, but I cannot jump just by clicking. You know, that's kind of weird. Fucking weird controls. Give me a break. By the way, this first point that says run away, I mean, Jesus Christ. That's what vampires do. If you're trying to run away from a vampire, they just fucking grab you and fucking eat you. You fear? Okay. That's food for me then. Only food runs away. I don't understand vampires, but please. I run away so I can smack you in the face if you chase me. That's why I run away, by the way. By the way. Whoopsie daisy. Well, first of all, if you wanna... Oh shit. I shouldn't be making points, no! Okay, I puked a little, but we can cover the points now. That's like 10 points. Okay, 10 extra points. So people laughing at her. What does that mean? And she was saying that I think nobody likes when people laughing at you. When the entire world feels like it's laughing at you, and that's cool. Is that really you, though? Is that really you? That your 13-year-old self was like, yeah, I can read YouTube comments. I'm allowed to do that, you know. I'm allowed to eat other people's opinion about me and all that shit, and I can't just forget about it, you know. I can't just run as fast as I can, which is like what I last time said, but I was wrong about it, so now I'm gonna be wrong about everything else, right? So I can't actually outrun all the people who are laughing at me, but it just happens that I care too much, and I sit on the internet, and I have no fucking personal life, so my life has been ruined, rightfully so. Congratulations, Rebecca, wake up. Wake at 7 a.m., motherfucker. Anyways, I want to write a new story. What kind of story? You're gonna start outrunning your old story? You still have to finish your old story. There is no new story. You can't actually be 10% better every single time. You can't. You literally can't. By not improving what you already fucking did, right? Yeah, I mean, she still sings Friday, so why not just improve it to the version that you like more, and you just kind of say no. You just say no. You just outrun all the fucking hate. And you can see that the same story is just leaking into this thing and ruining all her points. Her points don't exist. It's just Friday to me. Just one word. I don't see anything, okay? I wrote down everything, and it says Friday. Sometimes it says fun, okay? But I immediately removed fun because that is not a part of Friday, actually. So it's like, Well, I went online. Okay, I posted my music video online, and as the first mistake is to not understand what online means, what online presence means. Cool, right? It's just gonna be a cool video that I post for my, it's almost like a sneaky little shit. I don't know. I was 13 years old. I don't know what means online. It's the most powerful place ever. But okay, I can give you that. Okay, you're totally clueless of what you're doing. I can give you that. You gave up yourself. You gave consent to fucking adults to do whatever you want. And then she says, there's this world of adults that kind of grabbed me and be like, they know everything. I'm just clueless, like they're running the show. But that's an interesting idea, isn't it? For me, that was an interesting idea. This idea stands out quite a bit. Okay, and it's not a wrong point. It's just an idea that I have. Okay, world of adults. But it's also supposed to be stupid, right? That adults know what they're fucking doing. Adults know even less what they're fucking doing because they're fucking with other people's lives, right? So they literally trying to entertain themselves by doing something that they don't know what they're doing anymore, and they want to pick up those skills. But that's the whole point, really. You blew up. Now you figure out what you're doing, because that's why we're laughing at you. That's the whole point. For adults to give children all the responsibility and just laugh at them when they get old, basically. That's what it is, okay? And as long as my fucking mom does my laundry, I can laugh at her. It's like, that's how we do it, okay? This is how we do. Okay, so, another misconception is not only that people are laughing at you, but you know what they said in the comments. They post a bunch of comments and you know what they actually said, because they're being so fucking honest about it, yeah, honesty helps. That was her other point, which I also fucking hate, because I'm being honest all the time. And guess what? I'm not being honest about myself. I'm being honest about everything else, dude. I'm being honest about other people's feelings and not my own feelings. Because fucking, I'm angry. So what else am I? I'm just angry. Hey guys, I'm angry. That's how you introduce yourself. I'm being honest, that's the most boring fucking thing. No, I introduce myself of like, I hate you. I especially hate you, and hate your fucking shoes, and hate the way you look at me, and hate what you think right now, because I can fucking read your mind. See? See what you did there? You're rolling your eye. 20 fucking degrees. Roll, that's a rickroll on me. And I'm gonna fucking punch you in the face if you rickroll me 180 degrees with your eyes, okay? Just, please, honesty does not help. You being honest is just retarded. Nobody cares, almost. Literally nobody fucking cares. Everyone cares if you hate someone. So you sit on camera of like, man, I read so many comments, but I hate this guy specifically. Holy shit, I fucking hate this guy. So here you go. That's how you do it, man. So saying that, I know what they said, but so I have to be honest about myself, and I have to hate myself instead. That's the way to do it. So then the other thing that she points out is like, so I should stop, right? No, you should. Why should I stop? Why you don't stop? Okay. And nobody's stopping right now. This is the bullshit misconception again. Everyone stops. There's a bunch of dead YouTubers, okay? Everyone fucking stops. Please, wake up. Just look around you. When you hate someone, they stop. They freeze. And they're just looking for love. Where's love, though? Okay, so you didn't stop because you found something that inspires you, okay? That's why you didn't stop. You can't just look at the haters and being like, well, I will not stop, though. You have to actually have a because. I will not stop because you have what? You have what now? And the haters, once you're actually being honest, they will take it from you. And then you will probably stop. doing what you're doing, okay? So being 10% better, not good enough. You're probably going to be 10% deader, basically. First, when you're trying to be 10% better, you have to first double check if that 2-envelope game gives you positive values or negative values. Then you can figure out whether you want to switch or not. Okay? This envelope might contain twice as big number or twice as less number. Do you want to switch? But I got the negative number. What do I do? You definitely want to switch because that is what's going to kill you. Trying to be better with negative numbers. Oh my god. So yeah, please stop is the answer. Just like I stop. I mean, my anniversary is going to be like, hey guys, I made a game, but I stopped being a game developer. How does that make any sense? But it does make sense. It's like if Rebecca Black, instead of being a musician, became a remixer, right? She just remixes her own song and that's it. And she can act on it, she can sing that song, but she doesn't have to pretend that she's making her own music. She just wanted to fucking fix what she did in the past, and that's it, and just leave it there and stop. Okay, there are ways to stop, so let's do it. Okay, let's figure out what those ways are, because there's so much more in life than just what you think it is. By now, there's tens and thousands of things more. Also, I saw her say bitchy when she was asking for makeup. So I need to... Give me something bitchy, though. Hey. Fuck. Where is it? Shit. Let me double check here. Yeah, I don't want to be cute cat. I want to be bitchy, okay? I want to bitch about fucking... my shit, okay? If you have to describe anything as bitchy and that's gonna be attached to your body, I wanna fuck? No, I don't. No. See, that's what I don't do is not stop being virgin. That's one thing that I can't stop, okay? I will not stop. Especially when Katy Perry shows me a fucking dick and basically becomes even more inappropriate in my dreams than fucking Nicki Minaj. Like, how do you compare those things and say that Katy Perry is more inappropriate than Nicki Minaj? Like, what? When did that happen? And I will say, in my dreams it happened. Now I know. Now I know what magic feels like. So yeah, don't call yourself bitchy. Don't put anything bitchy on your face. And cat eye sounds fun. Let's take that, okay? We need medicine right now, because if Rebecca Black wants to recover, she has to change her personality, which nobody ever did in their lives. This is like a unique thing. Nobody can change their personality, but we might be able to prove them wrong. For once, you know. Anyone who's in tier 4 is capable of breaking reality, so at least once, okay, or has to break reality at least once. So changing personality is just one of those things. You know, it's one of those things, isn't it? If you live your life and you live a small life, breaking reality once, it gives you a dimension, a portion of reality that belongs to you. So you get that one special superpower, and then you get to live that superpower, unique superpower, and you break yeah, people can be like, oh, this reality breaking thing is viral, and they become part of it. It's a complicated thing, but you can imagine how breaking reality benefits you so much, because now it becomes your personal heaven, right? Cool. Yeah, I guess bitchy eyeliner is gonna fucking break reality for her. Anyways, yeah, I mean, everyone is nostalgic about Friday, and I explained, like, you gotta remix that, or turn it into Sunday, and turn it into fucking, I am so smart I can sing about every day of the week, and it gets worse from there, okay? If you're trying to improve 10%, you have to understand what you're improving, okay? And if you keep on resetting yourself and pretending that you're making progress, when you sit in a corner and improvising, you have to build yourself up and not try and improvise from scratch all the time. This is what I do, okay? I do to get skills. To get 10% better, that's what it means. You have to reset yourself constantly, throw your fans off a cliff, keep doing that, and you get better. But that's what it means. You have to actually remove all nostalgia, remove all fans, and clean yourself up, and then you can get better. Then what actually is going on? See, that's the weirdest part about YouTube and what you're going to learn about YouTube. You can get better. You literally can't. You literally have to shut down your channel, and maybe you can get it back after you become better. After you become a different person, basically. And then you have to check whether fans like you or not. And when it comes to, YouTube, subscriber count doesn't matter, right? It doesn't matter. Let's not forget about that engagement matters. And all you have to do is to make sure that engagement is 100% positive to you. Okay? Yeah, it can be 99% because some people just want to shoot you in the face and see what happens. Haha, and you definitely don't like that, but you can understand that and be that. Oh, that's 1%. That's the rich people who get to shoot you in the face. And when it says do it but peacefully, it's like I'm still gonna do music, and you should be doing your fucking thing as long as it hurts nobody. So my Friday song didn't hurt anyone, so I'm just gonna keep on. Yeah, it hurts everyone. Okay, if you have these fucking points that are already disproven, and you're like, but it hurts nobody, like you still have to wake up at 7 a.m. Okay, 7 a.m. You fucking wake up. Which day is it for me right now? Fucking Wednesday. What does that day do? What do I do? When do I wake up, dude? Do I have a bowl of cereal or not have a bowl of cereal? How do I worship you, for fuck's sake, okay? Every day now. That's what I want to fucking hear. So, I don't know. Do it peace. I don't know. I don't know what that means. I don't know what peace means. See, I love how government behaves. I love how vampires behave and pretend that there is some kind of concept of peace somewhere. But like, I was looking into that thing, and the moment I stubbed my toe, all the peace just went to war all of a sudden. The moment I feel bad, all of a sudden it's just not peace all of a sudden, No, peaceful and not hurt anyone means a lot of things, obviously. So the question is, did Friday really not hurt anyone? It hurt herself. She hurt herself. Like, how fucking blind can you be, right? You hurt yourself, so it's not peaceful. So you shouldn't have done it. Now you should fucking figure out how to erase that history and be normal again. Be like unrecognizable person, sort of. And figure out which people are following you because of that thing, like you have to get rid of those people somehow, okay? And that's interesting. You have to, there is probably a way to do it. You have to enable fans who like don't actually know you, because the way I actually know Rebecca is through her other songs. That's why I like her in the first place. Like that's why I follow her. But also, yeah, I kind of care about... So I want to beat up myself, maybe. I don't know. How do I sexually identify in Rebecca Black's world, okay? I don't know. So I'm going to identify myself as a queer. As a nerd. How about that? Super nerd. Yeah, why don't we actually talk about that right after Friday... Not only there's an attempt to do Saturday, which it's a good attempt, okay? Because Dave Days did it, and Dave Days has an opportunity to do days, basically, okay? But you don't, okay? And she did. This is my moment. Oh no! That's what actually ruins the whole fucking fun of it. It's like, Wait, so you don't hate yourself? So what actually is going on? Where's the song against haters and all that shit? Like, I haven't actually heard a single fucking song against hate. Can you imagine? Because, like, it's almost a realization if you're trying to defeat haters, you have to hate on them harder, basically. But that's exactly what you have to do, right? Yeah, I know your personality isn't capable of doing that. Cool. But that doesn't mean you have to change your personality. You just have to test your limits. That's it. Okay? Please? We can do this, okay? I mean, the easiest way to hate on haters is do a Taylor Swift song. Is the easiest cop-out fucking version of hating the haters. It's like, calm down, shake it off, I don't want to live forever. So basically it means I want to try and kill you, basically. That's what it means. That's Taylor Swift at her best, because she added some Zayn, you know? She smoke some Zayn, boys. Did she release? Because when she makes this video, lyrics almost make her say like a contract. Like this is one of those evil fucking vampire contracts where I'm like, I'm gonna show up in your dreams type of thing, basically, when nobody's around, you know. Holy shit. Okay, but for reals now, if she wants to break reality that way and show up in people's dreams, I got her, okay? You don't have to worry about this vampire. I got it. I captured this Pokemon. I didn't. Yeah, I don't know. Katy Perry gave me some mixed signals, but I think seeing her read a book in my dreams is I got her, okay? That's an eternity for vampires. Like, this book never ends. What is happening to me? Boyfriend, please help. Because she was with a boy or something. I don't know. I mean, seriously, this is such a fucking cryptic song. It's like, it's trying to be about haters, but it's trying to be not about haters at all. Like, something else entirely. Fucking next level, next generation fucking insanity, okay? This is like 10 times the Friday. There's smoke everywhere right now. I can't breathe. Police. Please help me. Alright, that's gonna be over for the video, but I have 50 points. Minecraft has 8, so technically I have 40. I add 40 here and I have too many points. And I did it in a month. I outshadowed Minecraft in a month. Fucking destroyed it. That means something, okay? But I'm gonna double check if I am still not interested this much in ever playing Minecraft, interacting with Minecraft, and my engine is still kind of lame, even though it's supposed to do all these great things. It's still gonna be lame, because I don't like doing it right now. Unless I find the process reverts and I find a game that I can make very quickly. I don't know. Because I'm outshadowing this team, essentially, if I win, I'll steal half of their points. Literally just steal. Because I let them steal my points when I was in here. So I'll just take it back. But like, in a smack in the fucking face. So here's a new token for you. Fucking death token. But that's gonna do it for today's episode. Let's stop now. Let's see if the fucking video works. Or do I have to redo it one more time? Holy shit.